Hello, adventurers. My name is Maximus, and I will be your dungeon master for this evening. I'd like to welcome you all to the 10th episode of Campaign 2 of Caches and Cantrips, where some of your favorite streamers will play Dungeons & Dragons live on Friday nights. I'm joined by our fantastical cast of Bunny Dreadful, Nina Nikolic, Virtual Spectre, and Moobs Like Jagger from the GG and crew. Mac's on vacation. Hi, Mac. Have fun. Have fun on vacation.
She's having a lovely tropical vacation without us.
Hopefully she'll have a crew to come back to.
Uh-oh. Don't say that. Wow.
Yeah. Oh man. Anyway, a couple news. First thing is we're over 3,100 watch hours now on YouTube on our goal for 4,000. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube, you should do it right now and watch our fun videos that we have on there, like Tome of Knowledge and Out of Combat and all the campaign videos, all the art videos, all the awesome shorts that we have that Moves worked so hard on. You should go do it. And it would warm our hearts. Also, our podcast is now over 3,500 plays. So thank you for listening to our podcast, which include the episodes, the Out of Combat, and the Tome of Knowledge. So whatever flavor you like, we appreciate it. You can find that everywhere that podcasts are listened to. Just look for Casters and Cantrips. Aside from that, we've got our Tome of Knowledge on Mondays at 6 p.m. Pacific. We didn't have one last week, last minute change, but the good news is that my dad still wants to come on to the stream. He just has to find time now in his work schedule. He just got very, very busy, but he'll be there. He already gave me some dates that I got to talk with the crew about and see what works. Aside from that, we've got Tuesday art streams with Bun at 7 p.m. where this Tuesday she drew Barbie as a D&D character.
It was fun.
I mean, Bardby, a legally distinct entity.
You can check out the time lapse video that Moobs made for us over on, where is it? It's on YouTube. It's on all the socials and YouTube, right? Just YouTube. So if you missed it, go give us the views over there. That's all I'm saying.
Yee. Otherwise,
that's fun. I want to draw more D&D Barbies. Maybe I need to draw Midge and like Ken next time.
I don't even know who Midge is.
Technically, next I need to draw Oppenheimer as a D&D character, but I don't feel comfortable with that. He's the big bad or something. I don't know how I feel about that.
No, they're obviously an adventuring party together, Barbie and Oppenheimer. You've got one, the very, very nice, good character, and then the other one's the very edgy character. You can choose which one's which if you want.
He's the rogue. Got it. He's always the rogue. Oh.
Wow. No. Amazing.
No.
Oh man. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it for today. I'll throw something out there that Bun and I are working on a secret project for the stream as well. That's going to be really fun. It's a long ways from being done, so
we've got a couple things in the fire. I almost said buns in the oven, and I was like, no, that's not what we have. No, what is it? Things in the fire?
Irons.
Pots on the stove? Irons. Thank you.
In the fire.
Definitely not buns. I definitely not. I'm a bun. There will be no others. We've got a couple things actually that we're working on for the stream. Actually,
yes.
So yeah, we're trying to do more stuff for y'all.
I can only work on one project at a time, though.
We both have also full-time jobs besides this, so bear with us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's in your all's control, honestly. That's the dream.
What? Oh, Moobs is muted?
Oh, he said, I love paladins and village can go suck on a rock.
No, you're good now. Everyone's unmuted. Sometimes my little hotkey, it'll like go through the list and then just stop. It just decides that some people aren't unmuted. I don't know. But you're good now. Everyone's fine.
I forgot what I said.
That's okay. I'm sorry.
The paladins are the best class and the village should be banned.
You said what you said.
Yes, that's what I said.
And then you said...
I said for now, because one day Casters is going to blow up and we're going to be moderately internet famous.
He said that's the dream. So one day, that's the dream. And then he said that hot dogs are not a sandwich. Heard it.
What? Yes, they are.
They're tacos.
Start with me.
Hot dogs are tacos.
Let's go. Quick, roll the tapes. Let's start.
I'm very confused because I'm looking at my recap that I wrote, and then for some reason at the end it just says 56, and I don't know. I don't know why the server said 56.
But 56 loots. We got 56
enemies.
I have no idea why that's there.
I got my D100s ready. If we're gonna roll on the loot table,
we're level 56, you guys. Is that my HP because I messed it up? Probably.
Yeah, I have no idea why that's there. Who knows?
I'm
really hoping it's loot.
To me today.
56 hobgoblins. No thanks, Zeus.
Y'all would die. Y'all would die in a heartbeat.
We would die so fast. What about 56 kobolds? I feel like we can manage that.
You could not manage that.
Really?
We would die. Yeah.
56.
Anything.
56 duck-sized horses.
I literally have in my book Tilly, brother Cedric, that was how old he was, and I got really excited.
That was Daddy.
Yeah.
Because brother Cedric was daddy, and then we left him on the island.
Speaking of, let's get to that recap. What do y'all say, folks?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Hey, let's do it.
Our story last left off with our wayward crew going to meet Captain Ilara of the Expedients. The party asked her several questions involving the number of crew members aboard, the ship's stores, and the armaments aboard, as well as the probability of pirates being in the region on their voyage. After gathering some information from her, they finished the rest of their day in preparation for their early voyage the next morning. When the next day arrived, the group showed up bright and early to board the ship, and there they met the surveyors that the Church of the Lightsmith were sending on the voyage to accompany them. These surveyors included Brother Cedric, Brother Kalen, and Sister Tilly. Shortly thereafter, the ship set sail, and after a few days of travel, thanks to some favorable winds, the ship made it to the Crescent Isles earlier than expected. The party, as well as the surveyors, took the opportunity to set up their camp on one of the islands that evening to maximize the amount of exploration time the next day. The group took a skiff from the ship and rowed towards shore. They found a small cove with a nice beach for their landing. Unfortunately, where they chose to land, the group was assailed by a large flock of huge prehistoric flying creatures. After defending off said creatures, the group made their way inland to set up their camp. After it was set up and the clergy were all asleep, the party's plans of piracy began to take form. The group snuck out of the camp and stole the rowboat they used to go ashore, and they made their way to the Expedients to take it by force. Using magical fog to shroud their approach, the party assailed the ship's crew with the help of their pirate friends that they had made earlier. With a small watch on board, the group made short work of the crew of the Expedients. A few of the party had altered their appearance in an attempt to not draw suspicion on their true selves. Ultimately, the crew, as well as Captain Ilara, were expelled from the ship, and in that moment, a pirate ship known as the Unfortunate was born. And that is where we'll begin our adventure this evening. So, it is that night. You have just expelled the crew as they're making their way to the nearest island, and you all are doing whatever you're gonna do.
I mean, I thought you'd be more excited. We are pirates now.
Oh, well, I'm really excited, but I don't know. Well, you guys haven't really told me like what we're doing now.
What do you mean?
Usually in the books, the character becomes a pirate because they join up because there's like some treasure. That'd be cool. Do you know where any treasure is?
Well, the treasure is all the knowledge we're going to get with our expedition. I'm so very excited.
Okay, but also what if we found like a really rare magical like book or gem or scepter and it had like this really cool history and could do magical things?
You very well might. You never know what you'll find on a
Do you know where
beach.
one is, Cooter?
No, I don't, but I have come across some nicks and knacks in my time.
Oh, I love nicks and knacks. What are those?
So do I. Just bits and bobs.
What are bits and bobs?
Exactly, love.
Oh, this is fun. I'm getting excited now. A lot of people were just doing a lot of work and I didn't really understand what they were telling me to do with ropes and things. And it was seeming like it was just going to be a lot of work and not a lot of loot. But now I'm getting really excited, actually.
Well, first things first, we must change the appearance of the ship because if we are found sailing off the Expedience, we're pretty much going to perish.
Oh. Well, how do we do that?
Yes, Quartermaster Hayden.
As your new quartermaster, might I offer some counsel?
Of course, the floor is yours.
We've put a fair bit of distance between us and the island we were just located on. I think it would be a good opportunity to gather everyone on the deck of the ship, set ground rules, introduce everyone once again. We're to be a crew after all. Everybody needs to be on the same page as we go forward.
That is a brilliant idea, Hayden.
We don't have to do it right this moment, but I suggest soon. I'm sure the what were their names again? Karzak and Kurzak?
Yes, those are the ones.
The new lads. We should probably, sooner rather than later, put some rules in place for how the ship's to function.
You are absolutely right, yes.
At least that boy isn't hiding in plain sight anymore. He always catches you by surprise, Azric.
Which boy?
What was his name again? I know this.
Oh,
Samuel! Yeah.
Yes, that's right, Samuel. I hope he's doing okay.
He's a proper lad, yeah. Man, amazing ability just to not exist and then suddenly appear in front of you.
well, that I could learn that. Make my job a lot easier.
Oh, indeed.
All right. Well, first things first, I believe we should all, after we assemble the crew, tell them the plans of what we are going to move forward and how this ship is going to be run. We should go to Black Wren's Cove.
Oh, that sounds quite exciting.
I thought Emmy
That
was
sounds
melt.
so cool. What is that?
Yeah, I'm not quite familiar with that location. I don't think I've ever made port there.
It's sort of a pirate nation, if you will. A location known to only pirates.
A whole nation. I didn't realize pirates were so organized.
So to speak. Yes. That said, Emmy.
Peter, how do I look? Do I look like a pirate? Do you think they're gonna like me?
What was it called again, so I can put it on my notes?
Black Rend Cove.
Black Rend Cove.
I know a shipwright at the cove who can assist in refitting the ship to no longer look like the Expedient. However, that said, Taj and I have, while we have friends in pirate circles, we've also made enemies as well. So it could be rather dicey if we run into any trouble.
Oh, but I don't do enemies. I don't make those. I simply keep to myself and I do my research.
Well, that's well and good, Cuter. However, now that you're part of this crew, all of our enemies become everyone's enemies. Everyone's friends becomes all of our friends. So, just word of caution is all I'm trying to instill in all of us here.
Let us try to make more friends then. I'm getting a little concerned.
And how long would you say it would take us to sail to this place?
Oh, several days heading west.
We should probably check the stores to make sure there's enough supplies for the journey there.
I believe the ship was outfitted for maybe 10 days worth of food for the entire crew, so I think a couple of days travel might be all right.
Oh, then we're... Never mind.
So there is a total crew on this ship that includes the 5 player characters, as well as 8 of your crew. So that about rounds out to be the same as what was originally planned for by the Expedients. So you have about 10 days of food for the whole crew, including yourselves, aboard.
We forgot to leave them any food, didn't we? No one tell Emmy.
I think they'll be fine.
Inventory check might be useful for future knowledge.
Yes, we might have armaments that the men can use.
I believe we have 4 guns. Yes, cannons.
8 in total.
Oh, brilliant.
Probably enough black powder, cannonballs, several rounds each, I'd imagine.
All right, well, while we're gathered, our new crew, as you know, are true hardened pirates, so they are no stranger to danger. However, it appears that this will be a different kind of pirate crew. They may or may not be used to. And lean towards Hayden, and I'm referring to Emmy and Cuter not enjoying the bloodshed and violence.
Right. Well, something we'll have to figure out down the line. Although we should probably not engage in much of that for some time.
All right, let's assemble the crew.
After you.
I ring the bell.
Sure. So you ring the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Nothing happens. You see some of the crew just milling about. One of the goblins looks up at the bell and goes back to doing what they were doing.
Kozak! Assemble the crew! All hands on deck!
Right. Was that what the bell was for?
Yes, that was what the bell was for.
Right. Perhaps we should put that somewhere in our rules or charter or something. Because I had no idea that the ding-a-ling means to form up.
Well, if you can scream if you wish. Well, that's what we're about to discuss.
Right, very well. Oh, you heard the captain! Get on board! Get on the deck now! And then everyone just, you hear like footsteps, people tripping over each other. You see 2 of the goblins basically just like fall and tumble over each other. And and they all kind of line up as this motley crew.
Well done, Kozak. Crew, gentlemen and ladies, as your new captain, Captain Azric, of the Unfortunate, we have an auspicious day as we finally owned a ship.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Yay!
Kurzak goes, cheer! Ah! And everyone starts to clap.
All right, we are going to go over some ground rules here, as new ship, new crew, new set of rules that we must adhere to. Now, first things first. Yeah. Yes.
Grimmer, Captain. One of the goblins raises their hand.
No, Grimmer.
Why is the ship called the Unfortunate? I forgot.
I'm glad you asked, Grimmer, because whoever encounters us is unfortunate for them.
Thank you, Captain.
Sounds like you didn't understand. Whatever, doesn't matter. So, the first thing we're going to do is head to Black Wren's Cove to disguise the ship. Not disguise, but refit the ship to become the Unfortunate, as we are still the Expedient, and if we are caught with the Expedients, we'll be in great trouble with the Republic. Yes, Emmy.
Do we all get a vote on how the new boat's gonna look since we're the crew?
No.
Oh. Do I get a vote?
Sure. But yes, we need to change the name. We'll obviously change the sails and the color of the ship, if necessary.
Can I pick the color?
Of course, Emmy. Yes.
Okay. Blue. I want to choose blue.
Fine. Yes. Excellent.
It's
all right.
actually quite a marvelous idea, if I may. Would be ideal for camouflage, no?
Oh, I mean, not the entire ship's gonna be blue.
Oh.
Blue and gold.
That sounds lovely.
And lavender.
Fine. All right. If we can afford it. Anyways, when we get... Yes.
Kurzak raises his hand. The crew has spoken and they have requested orange accents.
Oh, well then we definitely can't do blue.
I think now might be a good time to establish the chain of command, Captain.
Yes, thank you, Hayden. All right, listen up, crew. I am your captain, and Hayden here is your quartermaster. Our sailmaster, Emmy, here, she is our navigator. Our deck wizard, Taj, wherever she may be. And Kuta, our surgeon, as she has the healing capabilities. Our gunner, or bosun, is our good man, Kurzak here. So you will all listen to the bosun Kurzak. And our gunner is Karzak, his brother. Chowder, you will be cooking for us, of course. And the rest of the crew, Zar, Gado, Grimma, Haga, and Slug, you would do whatever's needed on the ship, whether that be a powder monkey firing the cannons, scrubbing the deck, and what have you. Do you have any questions about the hierarchy of command here? Yes, Emmy.
No. I mean, I have a question. Not about the... Well, it's not about the hierarchy, but can I... I'm sorry. I'll let them go first.
Yes.
Czar, one of the bugbears, raises his hand. When are we going to assemble more crew? Or perhaps force people to be in the crew? We're a little light.
Well, anyone who wants to be part of the Unfortunate crew will be by choice, not by servitude or any force of... We're not doing that, Zar.
Well, we give them a choice. They join or die, right?
We are
Oh no, I don't think I didn't vote for that. I didn't vote for that.
There's no voting here, Emmy. I am the captain, and I set the rules. But on to that, Zar, we will be a different kind of pirate crew. We are going to keep killing
Can I
to
ask
a
my
minimum.
question?
No. Let me finish, Emmy. We are going to keep killing to a minimum. Unless we are being attacked, then that is in self-defense. So whether if we board someone, or if they are boarding us, then if casualties happen, that is just the trade of being a pirate. But however, we will give the people the choice to join the crew. But if they do not wish it, then they can go about their business. Yes, Emmy.
What are we going to do about the flag?
Yeah, I'll leave that up to you, Emmy. You can design the flag.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Because we really need one. Otherwise, people don't know like why we're there. You know, you have to hoist the flag. I know that part. I read about that part.
The rest of the crew's nodding.
Does it have to be a skull, though? Could it be something else?
You can give me 3 proposals, Emmy, and then
Okay, I'll start working on it.
The best one. Okay, fantastic.
Okay.
Chowder is like looking like past your arm to see like what you're sketching. It has to strike,
peeking?
It has to strike
what?
fear in the hearts of our enemies.
What are you most afraid of?
Fear.
Okay, I don't know how to draw fear is the thing.
Oh.
What's your thing you're second most afraid of?
Guns. No, swords. No.
Guns. Oh,
Guns and swords.
gun swords. Okay.
Really think about all the adventures and stories you read, Emmy, and if there's any descriptions of those
I know
flags.
a lot. Did anybody else have anything that they're like really afraid of? That would be really helpful, actually.
And you see on your left side another one of the goblins is sort of pointing, and this one is Slug. I'm scared of wild animals.
Wild animals. What type of wild animals? Could you elaborate,
Ones
please?
with the pointy teeth.
I'll turn into like a tiger, and then turn back like that. That was the one. Okay.
All right, enough suggestions for Emmy. I'm going to continue the rules of the ship. Oh, all right. Any questions about the killing? Only when necessary.
No killing. Well, I will put a stop to killing regardless. So, our side, their side, I won't have it.
What if somebody accidentally kills someone in the heat of battle, we have like a code word that you yell, and then Cooter knows I need to go over there and make that person not be dead.
I would appreciate that.
What would you like us to yell?
Karzak raises his hand.
Yes, Kazakh.
Didn't she kill someone tonight?
She just pops straight into her shell immediately and starts like,
Accidental
her shell
deaths
starts rolling around.
It's a part of the trade. That is what it like. That is what being a pirate life is all about. Accidental deaths may occur. It's a hazardous part of the job.
So if it's an accident, it's all right.
I won't have it.
Correct.
All right, accidents are okay. Got it.
All right. Is there anything? Is that all clear?
She's
One
just
just
in
kinda
her
nods.
shell screaming.
Now that is Emmy, can you please come put it down? I would appreciate it.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, Cooter, it's okay. And I'm gonna pull out what looks like a toothbrush, and I'm just gonna start rubbing like the back of her shell, like just
the
giving her
shell
like a
just
nice
starts
like
going,
scooches. It's okay. See, yeah, calm down. Feels good. It's okay. Go to your happy place. Go to your happy place.
Oh.
All right, any other questions while everyone's here on deck?
Chowder raises her hand.
Chowder.
What does everyone like to eat?
Oh, well, I love seaweed. Your name is Chowder, right? Do you know how to make chowder?
No.
Oh, I'll have
What's
to
chowder?
teach you.
Oh, why do they call you Chowder?
Shrugs her shoulders.
Fantastic. Kuda, if you know a chowder recipe, then you can teach it to chowder for the namesake, at least.
Would you mind some extra pause? flippers, but whatever she like holds up her little stumpy things. Whatever these are in the kitchen, I love to cook. I would love to help you out.
And Chowder's eyes get really wide and kind of looks at you like in horror and draws a dagger and says, I'm the cook. I'm the cook. Only one cook.
Oh.
Only one cook.
Oh dear.
Chowder, I need you to calm down.
No worries.
She's trying to take my job, Captain. She
No,
already has a
I
job.
don't want to take it. I just
All right,
want to
everyone,
help.
listen to the captain. He's just trying to help Chowder. Just please calm down. All right, no one's trying to take your job.
All right. She puts her dagger away.
And if the rules are broken, you will receive a timeout. We're turning this ship around.
You see about 3 of the crew raise their hand.
What is it?
What's a timeout?
Oh, glad you asked. A timeout is you will be facing a corner or a wall of some sort. And you will not do anything. And you will face that wall until you see the error of your ways.
So if we get in trouble, we don't have to do work?
All right, I'm going to have to rethink this. No.
Gatto just like shoves Parga down on the deck. Am I in trouble, Captain? Parga just kind of tumbles.
Next person who steps out of line, I'm going to have Kozak punch you square in the face. Is that understood?
They all nod, and Karzak smiles, like, and you can see his rows of teeth being sort of more crocodile on the end of lizard folk.
I'm going to lean into Hayden. I believe there's going to be 2 different forms of disciplinary on this ship.
Possibly. Do you mind if I say something?
Please, I'm talked out.
Hayden pops up on one of the railings and holds onto the rope and says, once again, for those of you who are unaware, I am your new quartermaster. You can call me Hayden. And as quartermaster, I'm second in command on this vessel. My word is as the captain's. I'm in charge of making sure this crew and this ship functions at 100% level at all times. Follow all of Azric's rules. If not, there will be consequences. Azric may decide them. I may decide them. Either way, I want a functioning ship. The captain wants a functioning ship. The more we work together, the greater our success. Now, if there are issues, if the ship needs repairs, supplies, if the crew's mood is sour, come to me, and I will relay your concerns to the captain directly. The captain's going to be busy with our navigator charting courses, making decisions. As such, I am here to ease his burdens. Is that understood?
They all sort of nod.
Excellent. Welcome aboard, the unfortunate ladies and gentlemen. Here's to a long, healthy relationship. And he holds up his cutlass in one hand. Yeah!
And all the rest of them holding up like their daggers or like maces or whatever. Ah!
Wonderful. Captain?
Hayden,
Again.
with your passive perception, Hayden, you've been on many a crew, not necessarily pirate, but a crew's a crew. And you become astutely aware that this crew is essentially just testing how much they can get away with. And to see basically how much they can do without getting in trouble, how much they could either speak out of turn or slack off, that sort of stuff. Not untypical of a new crew, but you know it's probably going to continue until someone is made an example of.
All right. I'm sure Hayden and Azric can come up with something. Is there a... This ship's probably too small to have any sort of brig on it, right?
It's just the hold with where the cargo and everyone sleeps.
We might look at fitting a small holding chamber in the
A
future.
crate.
Just a little timeout room where one can sit and contemplate the wrongdoings.
Right, crew. You heard all of that. Now let's get back to work. And set a course to the Black Wren Cove.
They all like go to step like they're gonna start doing something, and then they don't do anything and they look around.
Oi! You heard the captain. All men on deck, take riggings. Everyone else, go below, check our supplies. How much ammunition, food, and stores we have.
Right. Kurzak addresses you, Mr. Hayden.
Yes, sir.
We don't know how to get there.
How to get where?
To the,
Where
to
is
the-
the cove?
None of us are sail masters or navigators or anything of the sort, so
Well,
Fair
trust
map
in your
on
captain and our
the
navigator
ship.
to find it. The rest of us will get to work.
right. All right, you heard him, and everyone kind of goes to their places, and you see sort of everyone getting on the rigging and people going below to check supplies, that sort of stuff. There's a map on board, for you, Azric, if you would like to take a gander.
I would.
I'm assuming before all this happened, we probably would have, like, our little crew, our party, probably checked the captain's quarters and made sure that the valuables are with us before we set those guys under.
I think you specifically said you were doing that last session, kind
Well-
of towards the end. So
Individually, I tried, yeah.
Emmy, Hayden, please follow me to the captain's quarters.
Aye.
Yes. Is this to review the flag designs? Because I might need a
No,
little
I
more
need
time.
you to take a look at the map because you want to set us a course to Black Wren's Cove.
Okay.
What is Cooter going to be doing?
She's kind of like setting up her surgeon station, if you will. All of her like tinctures and bandages and whatever else. She's kind of got like a little corner of the in the whatever in the hold. Just kind of making her little space and like a little sick bay bed with whatever
Gotcha.
she has.
Yep, she's got a nice little corner down in the hold. Not really a table to speak of down here, but you're making do. And you're putting some
Yeah.
crates together, or using a hammock or what have you, setting up your station. The other three of you head into the captain's quarters, and you see your map laid about in front of you on the table there where the captain is, in the captain's quarters. And Azric, you know where the cove is on the map, so you could easily point it out to the rest of the crew. We can reveal to everyone where Black Wren Cove is.
Ooh, map time.
Alrighty, so as you all can see, you are here on the ship, and it is going to take you a few days of travel. Couple of routes you could go. 6 days of sailing this way. Six days this way. Although the route to the south is going to put you right next to Ilinular. Whereas to the north, you can sort of skirt around Oshamiran without having to go directly in front of it. And Blackburn Cove exists here. Now, this chain of islands is quite treacherous to sail. Most pirate ships are not quite as large as some of like the like galleons and like ships of the line that many of the navies or the hunters would have. So kind of making it a perfect place to just sort of tuck in and hide that location, as most of those larger ships are going to run aground going through there.
All right, well, that's where it is, Emmy. And this is our current location.
Okay, I can get us there. I just need to take a look at the stars when they come out. Is it nighttime right now, or
It's
did
still
we
nighttime,
go through
yeah.
Day? Okay, perfect. I'll be right back. And I'm gonna go out and use my navigation tools and compare the distance between the stars and where we're locationed. I don't know how any of that actually works, but she can do it.
So you will make a d20 plus your proficiency bonus plus wisdom.
Okay.
So what is d20 plus 5?
Boy. Ten.
Alrighty.
Really low. That dice is in jail. Nope.
All right, so a 10. You see it on the map. You know how like to sail in that direction. So you really don't have a problem just navigating there just from where you see. It might become a little more difficult as you get closer and have to do some more fine-tuned controls trying to get through there. So that may be more of an issue at the helm than an issue of just navigating to get you there. So, and you guys can choose whoever's going to take the helm, however you want to run on your ship. Alrighty. So, what next, you all?
Hayden, did you by chance had any luck to see what was inside Captain Elara's captain's chest?
Well, unfortunately, in the short time I spent with it, I was unable to pick the lock. But I'm more than willing to try again until we get it open.
Well, we have all the time in the world, and at least a couple of days before we reach Blackburn's Cove. It'd be nice to see what we may have in her stocks, as if we are to look for a shipwright to refit the ship. It might cost us more than we currently are.
She also has a desk of sorts with locked drawers, which I would very much like to open as well. And we might find useful information among the documents she owns as well.
Very good.
We ought to give it just a thorough look through.
Excellent. That is a brilliant idea. I will start looking through the documents that are available here, and then when he open the drawers, then we shall take a look further.
By the way, up on the deck, was my speech fine? I don't want to step on anyone's toes, certainly not my captain.
Well, Hayden, I find this captain business rather difficult. I've gone through my whole life trying to get people to like me instead of instilling fear and authority just to survive. So I think you being the strong arm of the group is actually beneficial to me, as it is. I don't exactly instill fear, do I?
Yeah. In my short experience, I find that it's not necessarily fear that motivates men. It's strongness, but more than that, finding ways to make sure that they respect you at all times. Set rules. Work to make sure they abide by it. Do right by them. And it should be relatively smooth sailing. I understand that these are all outlaw sailors, so I'm sure the dynamics are different than what I experienced, but I sailed with some pretty rough gents myself. Not pirates, but men whose lives were the sea all the same, and they're as tough as any men up there. It's all about strength and respect more than, I think, fear.
Well, yes, pirate or not, anyone who can survive these violent seas are definitely worth their salt.
Right.
But Emmy, I would appreciate it if you would not interrupt your captain while he was trying to give orders. It kind of... Oh, you're asking about the ship flag designs and questions.
Well, I didn't interrupt you. I raised my hand every time and then you called on me.
Understood. But for now on, because the crew will see this as an example, as you are a navigator, it's best... you know what? I'll do better. All right.
You are a person of station aboard the ship now, Emmy.
What does that mean?
You are somebody of importance.
Yes, exactly. The words right out of my mouth.
Because I'm making the flag?
But because you are a navigator, you are a sailmaster.
That's just what I know how to do. I'm just helping. It's not really important.
It's a very important job here on the ship.
Oh, well, it's not hard. It's, how we get around out at sea, because when we come up from the bottom of the ocean, we kind of have to know which way to go, so,
And
no big deal.
That is a valuable skill on the deck of a ship. You have to understand we're not from the sea ourselves. So we might sail on it, but your innate talents are, in that regard, are far better than anything we possess. So just know that you are a valuable member of the ship now, and you have some station above everyone else.
Oh, well, good, because actually I do have some advice. We should actually be pretty careful. When they were talking about painting the boat, and I know I said blue, I actually meant like a light blue, and this was an intentional choice because we should make sure that the bottom of the boat is a color so that when a large creature is looking up, it doesn't look like something they want to eat or attack. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but there's actually some really large things down there. When we were talking about things we're afraid of, there's actually like really large things down there.
Well,
they love sinking ships.
That is valuable information, and that's something we should share with the shipwright. How big are we talking?
Oh, I'm not actually sure you want to know. It might freak you out. Most people get very uncomfortable when I tell them.
Speaking of krakens and the like.
Yes. There are worse
Never
things.
actually seen one, nor
you don't
met anyone who's seen one.
I saw just a little one once, and that was enough for me.
Are there turtles the size of a ship?
Yes. Bigger than the size of a ship. Like the size of like an island.
I'd love to see it.
They're pretty rare, and those you don't actually have to be worried about usually.
Oh.
They kind of just want to be left alone, More terrifying are giant eels and serpents that can get pretty big. There's this one thing that has like a really long neck. Like, I don't know what it's called. I don't know how to translate it. We call it something that I don't think you call it, but it has big finned feet and it's very big and it has a very long neck. And there's one that's similar to that, but it has like chompy teeth like a crocodile or alligator.
Oh, I definitely don't want to run across that.
Yeah, and if you think kraken are bad, there's actually so you know that's like they're kind of like octopus. They're not technically an octopus actually, but they're kind of like look like they might be related to them. Have you ever seen a squid?
That's cool. Delicious.
Yes.
Yeah, they're delicious when they're not trying to eat your entire village.
Oh, well, we're not living in the sea, Emmy, so I don't believe we'll have that kind of a problem.
No, I mean they could probably just like eat the boat,
Well, I think it's
like a
best
single
if we take note that there are large things in the water and be prepared.
We can avoid those areas. It's the pinnacle depths, I think. Is that right, DM?
Could be.
But the very middle of the ocean.
Yeah, we just don't go to the middle. We just like kind of skirt around it. We should be fine.
Right.
Well, sure. I
That's
don't believe I have
fairly
that problem.
common.
If you go
knowledge
closer
of it.
towards the big abyss thing, that's when things get deeper and a little scarier. So
Right. It's,
I believe. Okay. Well, thank you, Emmy. But sometimes I may yell at you in front of the crew.
okay.
Just know that I don't mean. It's just
Okay.
you know, if the crew sees you, a person in position of power, mouth off to the captain, then they in turn are going to try to do that.
Do you want me to
I'll just wink at you, okay? If
Huh?
I'm yelling at you. I mean, that just means I'm not being mean to you. I'm
You're not
just
really
trying to
yelling
set
at me.
it. Yes, exactly.
Okay. Well, do you need me to yell at the crew? Because I don't know if I can do that.
That'll be my
no.
job.
Yeah, Hayden has that covered.
So if I see someone that needs yelling at, though, do I come to you, Hayden?
If you would, if I'm not busy.
Okay. Okay.
Cooter, as you're setting up your little surgeon station there, you sort of feel a little tap on the back of your shell.
Oh, yes.
And you see one of the small goblins as part of your crew, this one being Parga. Parga holds up his elbow and goes, I fell. And has like a little, like a bruise and like a little abrasion on his elbow. And judging, it's probably whenever Czar or Gatto just shoved him just to get in trouble.
Oh dear. What's your name?
Parga.
Pargo. Are you all right? Does it hurt?
I fell.
Are you in pain? Yes.
Nod.
Oh. Well, take this, and I give Parga the experimental elixir that I had made the previous day.
Okay.
Oh no.
Try this, love. It might make you feel better.
Is it rum?
It does taste like it. It might have the same effect. We'll see.
Go ahead and roll a d6.
This is the best.
5.
5. So they just sort of smile at you, thinking that they got rum, and they take this flask and just look, and just kind of kill it there. And then Parga just starts to float into the air. What's happening to me? Is it rum?
dear.
And they just sort of float and hit their head on like the hole. It's only like 10 feet, maybe 8 feet. Why? And they're just sort of floating. Like, think of how like an astronaut looks in space. Like when they're just kind of zero gravity. Like they have no idea how to fly. They don't have magic. They've never flown before.
Oh dear, I'm so sorry. Wait, grab this. She like holds up the back end of her Yikuwa to like try to
He just grabs
grab
it,
it.
holds on,
and
just sort
like
of swaying.
pulling him down. Hold my hand.
He grabs your
We'll-
hand.
We'll just wait for this to be over soon. Hold on, let me just. Is there like a bit of rope or something? I think I used mine ages ago. For the,
I mean,
for
you're
the-
on a ship. If you need a segment of rope, you could probably find
yeah,
one.
just to like. Are you okay if we're just going to keep you here on the ground so that I can look at your elbow, okay? So I just need to tie this just momentarily until you settle again. Is that all right?
Oh, all right. And you
Oh,
sort of just tie
dear.
them down, and they're just like floating like a balloon.
Yeah, just like, and then I just get like some of the little bandages and try to patch the elbow, and also find a little rum from the stores and be like, this is some actual rum. I hope it'll make you feel a little bit better, at least until you heal and come back down. Oh dear, I'm so sorry. I'll have to work on that.
All right. How long am I going to be floating here?
I'm trying to find it.
It's 10 minutes.
Oh, it is. Okay.
a
I'm
hard
not
one.
actually sure, love, but hopefully it won't be too long. I'll stay right here with you, okay?
All right, and just sort of like is floating like upside down and hits like the end of the rope, boom, and it just kind of bumps him back.
Oh no, oh dear. Oh.
And then finally it starts to wear off and they easily float down to the ground. And he looks at their elbow and it's patched up really nicely. I think that they expected just to get drunk instead. Thank you, appreciate it. And sort of like
Oh,
just
you're
slips the
welcome.
little rope and just like scampers off. And then you feel like a tap on your shell again from someone else.
Yes, dear. How can I help?
This one is Grima, and she goes, I fell, and holds up her elbow, and there's nothing wrong with it.
Oh dear, you look fine. What's your name, love?
Grima.
Grima. Oh, so nice to meet you. You fell. I
fell.
don't see anything here. Can I help?
I fell. I need rum.
Oh, I don't just have rum. But you might ask that maybe the captain will be willing to hold a celebration for our new crew. Maybe to go talk to Hayden and share the idea of us getting a little merry.
And she's like winking because she likes her rum also.
And sort of nods and looks at her arm and looks at you, and then just kind of sprawls out and like falls on purpose. And then sort of gets back up. I fell. And just points to the ground.
Dear, you can't be doing that to yourself now.
Can I have rum?
No, I can't. Just give it out.
Well,
But we
Well,
might be able
but
to
I-
celebrate together.
I fell.
You made yourself fall. I saw you.
Why it hurts.
Oh, dear. And she just gives Grima a hug.
Can I have rum?
No, dear, I'm all out. I gave the last bit to the person who was actually hurt.
When you say you're all out, she stops crying. She goes, fine, and she leaves. Just stomps off.
Oh, well.
Goes back to like making another one of the trying to make a better version of the unstable elixir.
Gotcha.
If I can find it.
All right, back to the captain's quarters. Anything left to discuss before you make way?
I think we're gonna make some lock picking rolls on some stuff.
So when it comes to the chest, you made your roll on the chest. Until your skill increases in Thieves' Tool, missing the roll is just equivalent to, for some reason, it is outside of your skill level. So you just can't roll like every 6 seconds to try and open something, because that doesn't really make sense to just be able to roll forever on something. So when it comes to the box, you're either going to have to find someone else that's more skilled, see if someone else could do it, smash it open, which has some other complications or drawbacks, or just sit on it for a minute or try and find a key. So the treasure chest at this point, you just can't re-roll.
Well, I suppose then we can. What was it? A couple of locked drawers.
There was the desk that is locked.
I didn't try that.
You did not?
Should I?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Is there, does anyone have any, confidence boosting, things? Something to, I don't know,
Oh,
make my hands more sturdy or...
Azric slaps you in the back. There you are, fellow. You've got.
There's no spell attached to that. Okay.
I believe in you, buddy. You got this.
You got this, bro. Let's roll a
Okay.
d20 plus your proficiency plus your dexterity. So d20 plus 6.
D20
You got
plus
this,
six.
brother.
We shall see. Dice help. That's 12
A 12.
for the death.
On the desk, not quite enough for the desk with a 12. So you're trying to get your tools in there and try and sort of put a shim in there, and you can't quite get it. This, with it being the captain's desk, it's a little more secure than just any old desk to keep sort of prying eyes of the crew and such out of there. It's not near as difficult as the chest, but still kind of beyond at this point.
Damn. Well, these locks aren't budging.
Did the previous captain have keys on her before we? I'm assuming we stripped her of things before we left after she was unconscious.
Yeah, I'm assuming she didn't. She was asleep unless she slept with her whole uniform on.
Did you thoroughly search the captain's quarters?
And we didn't,
Torch?
so we will do that.
Can I help since I'm in here?
So someone will make an investigation roll, and then whoever's trained in it can give them assistance to give them advantage.
Not trained in it.
Is trained the same as
Proficient, sorry.
I'm proficient. I can help.
All right.
Does that give them advantage?
It will, if
Okay.
you're not doing the rolling.
I mean, yours is probably a better roll than me.
What was the proficiency?
For investigation? Mine's only +2.
Investigation, but you're dealing with the troublemakers at your
Yeah,
surgeon's
I am.
table.
I'm not
This is
there.
kind of
I was just
happening
curious.
at the same. Yeah,
I got a 18 investigation.
An 18. Okay. So as Hayden's sort of looking and trying to pick these locks, you're kind of tossing the wardrobe, and you find sort of one of like the fine coats that you'd seen her wear previously, and you start digging around through pockets and stuff, and you find in one of the inner pockets one key.
Aha! Let's see if this is for the chest or for the drawer. Is it? I kind of gauge the size of the key, determine which one is which.
It's like for the desk.
All right. Try it on the desk.
Yeah. So you find it for the desk and you click it open, and it
Make sure that the door to the captain's quarters closed so nobody peeks in while we're doing this.
okay. Fair enough. Yep. So you click it open, and then the drawer is now unlocked.
Well, all right. Open it up.
Yep. So you open the drawer, and inside there are a couple like things, like ink, quill. There are some papers with potentially some correspondence on them. There is sort of an insignia as well. It's like some sort of medallion or something inside of there.
I do
In
a
there-
history on that medallion.
Sure. Religion.
Religion. Okay. 20.
Yep. It is one of the many symbols for the Wave Mother.
Oh.
With the Wave Mother being one part of the pantheon and sort of her area of expertise, I guess you could say, specifically the seas. And her domains would be, since you rolled a 20 total, right?
Yes.
1 moment. Yep. So her domains are that of both Tempest and Life, are her 2 domains if you're talking about clerical orders. Is the patron deity of Osham Miran. Basically over the oceans, monsoons, sea storms, they would pray to the Wave Mother for like safe passage through the seas, that sort of stuff. And pretty simple sort of medallion in that it's just sort of depicting a large sort of crest of a wave.
Am I safe to assume this is maybe a holy symbol?
Yes. So not like a cleric's holy symbol, but
okay.
in like the literal sense, it's like a symbol for the god that she chooses to worship.
Well, I'm sure this could get us a couple silver. Would this also be like a superstition thing to have on a ship? Just be like, oh yeah, have the mother protect us.
Yeah, if you believe in the pantheon, for sure. It's definitely not unheard of for sailors to sort of choose the Wave Mother as their patron deity.
I'm not necessarily religious or anything, but knowing the god it represents, maybe it would bring us some luck if we left it on board.
I mean, my gobs.
Up to you, of course, Captain.
If
I'll
it
mind
puts
either way.
if it puts your mind at ease, then I don't see why not. But I mean, what has the gods done for any of us, really?
Fair enough.
Let's see what else is in this drawer.
Yep. So other than that, what was your total investigation roll on this?
What did I roll? 18, I believe.
An 18. Okay. You see, there's some like letters and correspondence. Looks like she's writing to someone that she's very fond of. Could be like a close friend, perhaps someone that she's romantically involved with. It looks like a letter or two that haven't been sent yet. They're just, as she has finished writing them, they're in the desk waiting to be sent.
Is the person who is addressed to name on it?
Sure. Their name is Elel. Elel.
Okay. Is there a key to the chest?
So, with your 18, you're sort of rummaging around in this desk, and kind of strange that this thing was locked up and there's just like some letters and like a medallion in here. And then you find that there is a false bottom. And once you find this mechanism to open, you find another key inside.
Ha Hayden, I would like you to do the honors.
Oh. Fine. I will open the box.
Sure. So you put in the larger key and sort of turn the handle there and open up sort of this larger chest here. And you find there are a couple of like notebooks of sorts, sort of wrapped together. There's also what appears to be a loaded pistol inside, sort of for emergencies or the such, or just in case. And you also find some gold in the tune of about 120 gold, 38 silver, 50 copper.
That's more like it. And this pistol is just a ordinary pistol, or does it look like maybe it has... is it an ice pistol?
It's just it's a pistol. There's nothing particularly special about it.
Okay. Well, we have ourselves some coinage here, a loaded pistol, nothing special, and this handful of notebooks, was it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Handful of notebooks.
All right.
I'm quite curious about the notebooks personally, but
How many books in total?
Just 2.
All right, we both can take one and see if we can discover anything.
who knows? Might reveal locations for storehouse of wealth or
Oh.
some other sort of important information. We'll just, I'll just park up the one and then you can...
Oh, good. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a few days until Blackburn's Cove, so I'm sure we can see if there's anything of import.
Yep. And we can give you more specific details over time, as it'll probably take some time to read through it. But essentially, what you've got, Hayden, is the Captain's Rusher, which would be like detailed logbook information about the previous journeys of the expedients, navigation routes, weather conditions, like shipping lanes, any like noteworthy events that may have happened on those days, that sort of stuff. And then what you have got for yourself, Azric, is you have her personal journal, essentially.
Oh.
Less so tactical information, more just personal information about her. Writing about what happened during the day, writing about, you know, what really pissed her off, as most captains don't really have recourse. They can't vent to anyone on the crew because everyone on the crew answers to them. That kind of stuff. It's just basically a personal journal.
I'll just skim it unless there's any anything of importance. Like
what's your definition of importance?
Hidden stash, maybe official people. I don't know.
Nothing like that. It would be more along the lines of like if you know you just wrote a journal at the end of work every day, just your personal musings, kind of thing. But you would know from your prior history that the Captain's Rudder is valuable in that you know where shipping lanes are in the immediate area, which if you're a pirate is very valuable information. So you all could either choose to keep this and use it for yourselves, or try and sell it and make some quick cash, but lose out on a lot of more cash on the back end per se.
We'll keep that.
And we'll just keep that in a safe place.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I'll put all the important bits back in the chest and lock it up.
Do we know? Tara's just somewhere on this ship, right? And Kuta was where?
Cooters was. Oh, you're asking me, or are you asking the crew? Sorry.
I was asking Emmy Azric.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe Kuta was setting up a surgeon station.
Well, we can find some time for our little party. I took, this was the bottle of rum I bought before we left, and I was waiting to open it in case we were successful in our plan, and I was hoping we could open it up and each have a shot or two in celebration, just us. A job well done.
Oh, that sounds like a fine idea. Emmy, could you please get Cooter and bring it to the captain's quarters?
Oh, yes. I'll get Cooter.
And Emmy, as you go down to the hold, that's about when you see Grima sort of stomping off, like upset, walking away from Cooter as Cooter has denied her any rum.
Cooter, hi.
Oh, hello, dear.
Or should I say doctor?
What do you think? What do you think?
And she's like pointing out her little like surgeon
It's
station.
really good. Look at all the things. I don't know what any of them do.
Neither do I, apparently.
Oh.
We had a little bit of a mishap earlier, but hopefully
Is everything
things
okay?
will sort them out. Oh, yes, one of the crew was a little hurt, had a little bit of a boo-boo on the elbow, and I thought that one of my potions would help to heal it, but in fact they just started floating up into the air. I don't know how that happened, but if anyone saw that, I would have.
I mean, that doesn't
never
sound so
kept
bad.
my
That sounds sort of
station.
fun.
Oh, it was quite terrifying, really.
Well,
Well,
I'm
can I
working on
help
turning
you,
into
dear?
flying animals, and when I get to that point, if you need someone to test your flying potions, I could test them.
Oh, that would be marvelous.
And then I could just fly
yeah.
back down, so it'd be fine.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
How can I help?
Oh,
Did
actually, I
they-
was sent to get you, if you have time, because I think Hayden wants for us all to drink rum.
Oh, wonderful. I wanted to ask him about that, actually. We did have some
good.
inquiries from the crew. So, yes, I think we're done here.
She's looking around to see if anyone else is like waiting to
No.
see the surgeon.
Not currently.
Okay, let's go. And Emmy's gonna like kind of skip off. She's having a great time. She's everything about this trip is the best trip ever. So
And Kudo comes into the is it the captain's quarters we're in? Follows Amy in there.
Gentlemen, captain, quartermaster. It's all very exciting, isn't it?
Yes, indeed, surgeon.
No, I can't wait for you to see my station. I've set up everything to be just right for any unfortunate circumstances to the crew. We did actually have a couple already, Captain. A couple of the crew had fallen over and needed some medical attention. However, they specifically seemed to be quite adamant about receiving rum rather than healing. I'm not sure if that will become a concern.
Oh, they're just trying to get drunk, Cooter. They're just trying to take
Oh, well,
advantage
who
of
can
those-
blame them, I suppose, in that case?
They just want to abuse your station, but they'd rather just drink than actually be healed. So I may have to address that in the future.
Oh, well, I'll leave that up to you. In the future, should I oblige?
So if they want rum, you just tell them to shove it.
Oh, well, I told them I ran out, but I also told them to ask you if perhaps we might have a christening party for the ship, perhaps.
Well,
Maybe once we make landfall, I'm sure.
I think
plenty
they'd
of
get
rum.
quite excited about it.
Yeah, unfortunately, our stores of alcohol are limited to this one bottle I have for ourselves.
There were a couple of leftover bits and pieces down there, but it's certainly not much.
Sorry, Captain, I interrupted. You were going to say.
Oh, I'm just, I'm assuming there's glasses around that I can put down for all of us.
Yeah, I mean, you're in the captain's quarters, and there's glasses in there for sure.
Anyway, this is in celebration of a successful taking of a ship. And a first of many successes to come, I'd say.
It's all quite a blur to me, but given the circumstances currently, things seem to have settled, and I'm grateful to be in your company.
Yeah, they're fortunate.
Cheers.
Yes.
Oh, cheese, lad.
Ah. Does Emmy partake?
Yeah, she'll try to do whatever everyone else is doing.
Okay. I think Hayden will pour you like a half a shot's worth.
Okay. She'll still drink it. She's gonna try to keep like a good face, you know? It's really good.
It's so all right.
Okay. Everything good? Emmy?
Mine. Love being a pirate.
We have a long road ahead of us, that's for sure. Well, I think if we can all keep our heads on straight, we'll make a good time of it. Right, Captain?
Indeed. I believe us sticking together has shown fortune upon us. So I think we make an excellent crew. We have somewhat... we'll see on what our ship crew is, how things will turn out. But I think things are on the up and up for us. But we're not out of the, how do you say, out of the kitchen fire yet. So, as soon as we get to Blackburn and Quo, we should be sitting easy.
You've been there before, right?
Yes.
You think maybe we could find reliable crew there?
Oh, yeah, I'm fairly certain we can. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Because if we can fill out our ranks by just asking people to sail with us rather than trying to do it the hard way, by taking a ship, we ought to choose the easier course, I would imagine.
Well, we are a brand new crew, so we don't have any notoriety. So it may be difficult to recruit some people since we not much is known about us. But
Fair point.
we'll
Maybe
see
we
what-
could just promise them some treasure on our next treasure adventure, and then people will sign up.
Well, that's how it usually goes.
Yeah.
Obviously,
We could
us
advertise at the local tavern.
Here, us here in the cabin receive the higher shares, and the crew is divvied up.
Oh, I don't need the highest
lower rate.
shares.
I'd imagine there's more than enough men or women looking for work, so...
Absolutely.
Well-
Yes, we shouldn't have any problems there. There's no violence allowed on the island.
Fascinating.
So we need to remind the crew that to be on the best behavior.
Yeah. Are we looking at like, is it like the midnight or?
Yeah. You've already kind of gone underway as you told the rest of the crew to like get things ready and start going in that direction. So it's like a 6 total day journey. This is still like the ends of the first night. It's like a little past
Boy.
midnight or so.
Does anybody have any pressing thing they want to do, or should we do a little long rest then, or?
Yeah, we should call
I think
it.
a long rest. I think we need rest, yeah.
See you all in the
I
morning.
mean, it also has her flag
Well,
designs ready, but we'll save that for later.
I'll make sure that the crew is
after the break.
squared away, and that we have our, night watch and things set up for the evening.
Let's see. We should probably have someone a night watch set up. Zar and Gado probably best suited to do that.
You'll need
Very well.
2 watches per night.
Zarngado. Fine. I could take 1 watch. I don't mind.
All right.
Anyone else wish to join me, or should I pick one of the others?
I would like to have a rest after the excitement of the day.
By all
Have a
means.
what?
A rest, dear,
Oh, okay.
rest.
I thought you said something else.
What did I say?
Oh, I thought you said a rinse, and then I was thinking I could really use a bath too.
Oh,
I got excited because I
yes,
thought maybe there was a
well,
bathtub on board that you guys weren't telling me about. But
we could simply have a dip and come back into the boat, I suppose.
that's a good idea. Maybe in the morning. I'm tired and the ocean.
Oh, we're
is
not
unforgiving.
setting anchor, so maybe once we make landfall.
Agreed.
Guess we'll do take a rest and get some lunches.
Okay. So as you all take to your bunks in the hold, except for Azric, who gets the captain's quarters, you settle in for the evening for your first night's rest aboard the Unfortunate. Pretty easy to get some sleep, as it's been a very long day for you all. And just as your sort of consciousness slips away into the dream world, Azric, you hear some just like loud, like a loud over at your desk in your captain's quarters. And as you sort of shaken awake and you open your eyes, and you see what appears to be a woman sitting at your desk. But she sort of has this gentle glow about her. Looks like the colors of a setting sun, all of the beautiful like reds and oranges and purples. Those soft hues sort of just gently radiating from her. And she's sort of leaning back in your chair, and what you could guess is the thuds were her putting her feet on your desk as she's sort of reclining back. And it looks like a very out of place here, as she sort of leaned back, arms behind her head, kicked back at your desk, and she just looks like this most beautiful, graceful woman with not even a hint of blemish or anything. It looks like that there's just a gentle breeze sort of flowing her hair behind her. She's wearing these sort of long flowing robes that sort of blend shades of like lavender and like deep indigo. And she just sort of kicks back and she meets your eyes as you sort of wake up, and she goes, "Is this really how you want to play this?" And that's where we'll take our break for the evening. So
What?
Panic!
What is going on, man?
go anywhere, everyone. Just go get some snacks, get a drink, stretch your appendages, and we will be back here in just a few minutes. So we'll see you then. BRB, everybody.
Boy.
See you soon.
And welcome back, everyone. Hopefully you have secured some snacks and hopefully secured your words, unlike me. So I stumbled over that one. Hopefully you got some snacks and some beverages and stretched your appendages as we are back to the game. Yay! So where we had left off previously was, it appears Azric had a visitor inside his captain's quarters. So much fun. And this figure had sort of looked at you, cocked her head, and said, "Is this really how you want to play this?"
Is the ship haunted?
Is that what you say, or is you asking
Do
me?
I know this entity?
You've never seen her before.
And then we stole a haunted ship.
What?
Who are you?
Ship's not haunted, doofus. All right, get with the program. Azric Is that really your last name? Silvertide? Sorry, I'm sorry.
Why are you who the hells are you?
I mean, it's
What are you
kind of
doing in my
funny.
cabin?
You've got silver hair, like tied. It's ocean outside. Like, it's just really on the nose. Sorry, I'll be professional. Azric, what are you doing, man?
What do you mean? What am I doing? You're in my cabin. Who the hells are you? How do you know my
over
name?
a ship by force? You're gonna be a pirate again? Really?
That's what pirates do. Who are you?
You're so dumb.
All right, you better be starting answering questions, miss, or I am prepared to do what I have to do.
Fine. And she like takes her feet off of your desk and just sort of stands up, and like her just long like flowing robes just sort of trail as she's walking, and her movements and like are complete contradiction with like how she is speaking and like her mannerisms, but she's like walking very gracefully, like she's almost gliding across the floor here, but she's just walking perfectly straight, perfect posture, sort of arm out as she's walking. Very, very eloquent. And she just sort of like pops you on the nose real quick. I mean, you don't know me per se, right? I mean, I've talked to you before, but I've never like, you know, face to face kind of thing. So I figure I'd drop in, see how you're doing. You haven't called in a while, obviously.
You spoke to me before. If I would have remembered if you spoke to me.
Well, you didn't know it was me, right? Okay, listen. Etheria, voice of the Lotus, and she like flourishes and like her robe, you know, is like has brightens in a flash and then looks as though like the sun is rising and then setting inside of your captain's quarters.
Lotus? Get the fuck out of my cabin.
No. Next.
I want nothing to do with you.
I mean, come on. Why?
Why? Why? Why would you not heal and cure a sick child? Why must a young child have to endure travel after travel, monastery to monastery to find this a never-ending cure of disease that you've plagued with me?
Okay, first off, jackass, I didn't do any of that, okay? I'm just the messenger, voice of the Lotus, not the Lotus King, obviously. But you're still important to him. I mean, look at you.
What about me?
ASMR, duh. God
No
touch.
shit.
No shit, exactly. Where do you think that came from?
I spent my whole childhood on death's door, and he did nothing. All right, and then someone else reached out. Now everything's better.
Who was it?
I have no idea.
Okay, hold on. Was it the Precept? No. I can't. No. The Wave Mother? Probably the Wave Mother. You just can't, like, swap teams, you know?
No, I have no idea, but what matters is that I'm healthy and I'm alive. And you and your little merry bands of whatever it is did nothing for me. But why should I spend my time talking with you?
That's not entirely true that we did nothing for you. Obviously, you have some gifts that some people would really like to have, but you got them, right? I mean, we just can't hand you everything, right? We help those that help themselves, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And I've done everything on my own, with my own 2 feet, without your assistance.
You really think it was without our assistance?
But what do you want?
Look, I'm sensing a little hostility here, okay? Am I catching that? A little bit of like resentment, hostility kind of thing?
Listen, I know I can't harm you, but if I could, I would stab you right now in the gut.
That's really violent. You know, Lotus King says that the lotus blooms as darkness descends, its petals touched by the dying light. Amidst chaos, find your center and let tranquility guide your steps. So chill the fuck out, dude.
You came out to my ship unannounced. In the middle of night while I'm trying to rest. What do you want?
I'm just a little worried about you. Just like a little bit. I mean, the only reason it's your ship is because you stole it.
Yes, I'm a pirate. That's what we do.
You think that's the right thing to do, though?
Doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. It's what I want to do, and it's what I did.
What if, like, someone just, like, took your ship? How would that make you feel?
Well, I mean, technically, I didn't take the ship. Captain Julius Buttons did.
That's bullshit. I mean, I know you took it, so... I mean, they don't know. They'll probably find out. I mean, they're not stupid.
I displayed a brilliant acting capabilities with Captain Julius Buttons, so there's no way they're gonna know that I, Azric, has taken this ship. It's neither here nor there. What is it exactly what you want? What do you expect me to do? Come back and start praying to him again and doing good deeds? No, we're way beyond that.
Why, though?
Why? Because I did what I had to do to survive.
Right, and you said that you got helped by some, I don't know, mysterious thing. Doesn't that seem a little concerning? Like, maybe a little bit. You have no idea?
They have asked nothing of me. I am healthy. I'm alive. What more can I ask for?
Nothing yet.
Like what you're doing right now?
Have I asked you for anything?
Yes, you asked me to go back and join the team.
Whoa. You put those words in my mouth. I didn't say any such thing.
Oh.
I mean, there's not a team, like, to join. Like, you're part of it, regardless. You've got some gifts. He gave them to you. So it's not like you can just, like, not have the gifts anymore, or like not be blessed by him.
I've healed people. Is that not enough?
I'm not saying I have a quota for you or anything. I'm just trying to, you know, see if this is the right thing to do. Like steal and like kill people and that kind of stuff. Running from like the law.
What? How dare you judge me of my actions? You don't understand what it's like to live in this world. You just pop in and out whenever you please.
You're absolutely right. I don't live here. But does it strike you as weird? I mean, a Lotus King, Twilight, peace, and you're a pirate that wants to steal and like kill?
I mean, kills not by choice, obviously. It's self-defense.
There's always a choice. You know that. I mean, you know it. Like, I mean, you just don't say it, but you know it.
Of course I know it. I grew up my entire life in the monastery. What does he want? What does he want me to do? What do you want me to do?
I don't want anything. I'm just here opening a dialogue, you know, trying to catch up. I mean, you used to talk to me. I don't know if you remember, you were really little and then you just stopped, like if you got mad or whatever. I mean, I should be upset. You haven't talked to me in decades. Like, I thought we were close. Like, you didn't have anybody else. And then all of a sudden, whoop, that's it. Don't hear from you.
I was alone. I had no one else. And you were there.
Exactly, you're not alone. I'm here for you.
Why did I have to endure such a terrible childhood? I don't even know who my parents are. Are they alive? Do I even have parents?
Well, I mean, couple things. You're not the only person who had a bad childhood. I mean, if I was a betting entity, I would say most of the ship probably had a bad childhood, to be honest. So it's not all about you, Azric, but our conversation's about you, so I'll give you that, right?
Listen. Doesn't matter that you were there. You're just a voice. You didn't do anything to help me.
I can't.
Why?
That would take away your agency, your free will. I just can't do things for you.
And it's my free will, as you say, to be a pirate. It is my free will to kill people if needed. It is my free will to commandeer this ship and to make it my own. I have my own crew now. I have friends.
I mean, you're using those terms very loosely. Like, yeah, technically they're your crew, but you like just met them. And if they thought you were doing a bad job, they'd probably vote you out or mutiny you. And you have some friends, but they probably, I mean, they don't really know anything about you, right?
Of course
I mean,
they
most of them don't.
Taj.
Right. I'm surprised she's still your friend after knowing what she knows. Mysterious entity making you cough up seawater and stuff? Like, that's gross and concerning, but gross.
Wait, is that you? Is that are you the reason I'm coughing up
No!
seawater and drowning in my dreams?
No. Mysterious entity. I'm not mysterious entity.
We haven't been around in the past decade or two, so yes, you are mysterious.
You were so exhausting.
This is the first time you revealed yourself to me.
Checking in. I mean, when's the last time you called?
A fair point. Never.
Friendship goes both ways. Like, I get it. You know, I probably should try to reach out earlier, but sometimes people want their space, so I give them their space. And I mean, it's a long time to you, not really a long time to me, right? A couple decades. But then I kind of realized, oh, maybe that's a long time for him. Wonder how he's doing.
Well, you said your hello. What else do you want?
I mean, like, how are you doing? How are things? I mean, you used to tell me everything.
As you see, things are going swimmingly.
I guess.
I have hold. I have a crew. We have a ship. I'm no longer being kicked down by other captains. I'm my own man now.
Seems pretty weird that you'd want to stay in the same kind of profession where it's built upon keeping other people down. Right?
What else am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Learn a trade. Go to school.
Go for what? I have. What for? I can do what I want with my free will, anytime, anywhere. I don't have to go to school.
Sure.
I don't have to listen to people.
I mean, you just said, what should I do? I just gave some options.
My whole life, I have been told what to do. Go this way, go that way. Go to this monastery. They may be able to help you. Go to this other monastery. They might be able to find a cure. All I've done was listen to people, but now people have to listen to me.
All right, I mean, whatever you want, man. Just saying, like, if you need anything, if you want to talk to someone, advice, good advice. I'm a really good communicator. The title, the voice of the Lotus kind of thing, that means I'm really good at communication. So, you know, bounce ideas, you talk about problems. I'm here for you.
I don't want you to be here for me.
Oh, that's rough, man. You got enough
What do you expect
friends?
me to say?
I don't know. Hey, how you doing? Haven't talked to you in a while. Hope you're doing all right. Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. How are you? Oh man, mysterious entity makes you cough up seawater? I'm concerned as a friend.
Fine. How are you? What have you been up to these past few long years?
I mean, okay. Just doing the job kind of thing. You know, trying to talk to people, steer them, I guess, in a good direction if they want. You know, I can't make them do anything, but
I could be a good pirate. Pirate's a pirate. I could still do good in this shitty world.
so what's your business plan on that one, Chief?
Just get rich and have a wonderful life.
Right, but all the steps before there that you skipped.
What steps?
Well, to be a good pirate, are you
Well,
gonna
listen,
steal from other pirates? That sounds really dangerous.
I mean, just living this life is dangerous. So one way or another, it doesn't matter who we steal from. Always danger involved.
Right. Stealing's kind of wrong, but I mean, that's what you want to do. Also, killing people's pretty wrong too, but I mean, you know that. I'm just telling you stuff you already know.
I'm just supposed to let people kill me instead of me kill them?
Well, no. I mean, if they try to kill you, yeah, you can stop them. That's pretty reasonable.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing this whole time. I don't kill for the joy of it.
Well, right. But what do you think happens when you're gonna steal people's stuff from their ship?
Exactly that. Listen, I have a great crew, and only one person died in stealing the ship. So, and that was just
Only one person?
just one.
I mean, what if one person that you know that you were close to died because someone stole your ship? What's that girl? Emmy. What if Emmy was killed when someone tried to take your ship?
That
You'd
never
feel
happened.
pretty shitty.
But listen, that's not gonna happen. Things are different. I have power now. I have friends who have power.
Right. There's lots of people that
That's
have
fine.
power. Look, I'm just saying, if you need anything, just like reach out. You know, we can have a talk. We can figure some stuff out, okay? Just, you know, you don't have to. It's a little harsh. Just, there's always options. That's all I'm saying. All right?
Fine. If I ever need you, I will call upon you.
Or just
know,
if you want to
so I think you
talk,
never-
like it doesn't have to be if you need me. Like you could just like want to talk to me. That made me feel pretty good. Like lots of people need stuff, you know?
Don't you have other god-touched beings you need to speak to? Why am I the only one that's on your list? You're doing
No,
your
you're not the
job?
only one. But I'm just worried about you. Sorry for caring. Look,
If you
I'm gonna get out of
cared,
your
you would have
hair.
tried harder.
what's that?
If you cared, you would have tried hard.
What is that supposed to mean? You're the one who stopped talking to me. Did you grow up a little bit? Didn't believe in stuff anymore? I don't know. I mean, you're right. There's a lot of people that I have to talk to, and it's sort of kind of unfathomable for most people, but not for me because kind of the job. But all I'm saying is check it out. You can always reach out. Maybe I'll check in more often since you seem pretty sore about that. Even if you don't talk to me. It's like the kind of rule like you reach out like what is it, 2 times, 3 times? 3 times you don't do that. If they don't come back at you after 2 times, like don't send a third. Because that's just kind of desperate. Right?
Just leave.
Can I have a hug or something? A handshake or
Absolutely not.
okay. Have a good sleep. Talk to you soon, hopefully. And she just kind of like pats you on the shoulder. All right, bye. And she just sort of just fades out of existence.
Can I ask what time of day it is?
This is in the middle of the night.
Like, okay. Is that okay if I say I'm awake? I want to knock on the door.
Sure.
Knock, knock, knock.
I go to the door and I was like, Etheria, I told you to fucking leave! And I opened the door.
I'm sorry. I saw that you had a light on and I heard you talking. So I thought, actually I thought Taj was in here and I don't see, I can go. I can just go.
Oh, God damn it. Emmy, sorry, it's not you. Just,
Okay. Is it, you didn't wink, so I didn't know if it was like real or not.
Oh, right. Wink. I had a bad dream. That is all.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have those a lot. Usually, about the ocean drying up and then like everything in it turns to bones and then dust. And I watch, entire species become extinct. It doesn't involve a lot of talking. What kind of, but.
Oh, that sounds way worse than my dream, actually. Odds, why?
No, I just have that all
so
the time.
Morbid.
Is it? I don't know. It's just what I don't know. I don't think it means anything. It probably doesn't mean anything. Anyways, I just wanted to ask you. So I have these designs for the flag, and since I realized you were awake, I was just walking on deck because Druid moon, it's like a thing. Anyways, so I just thought I'd see which of these you liked so that I could like start iterating on it.
It's not like I'm gonna get back to sleep anyways. Sure, let's review them.
Okay, just let me know which one you want, and then we can make sure the rest of the crew likes it, and then we'll be good. So, I know you said only 3.
Yes.
Well, I did 5. So just tell me which 3 you like, and just help me narrow it down. The first one is, she just starts showing you the first sketch, and it's like a skull, but it has like a really pretty hat on with like flowers and like feathers and things.
Okay.
And there's like little line marks that you think are supposed to represent like sparkles. You're not really sure how we're gonna do that on a flag, but
We can skip that.
Okay, here's the next one. This one's based on some of the fears that people said they had. So we want to strike fear into the hearts of men. Anyways, so there's 2 guns crossed, but there's 2 guns, but they're also swords, and they're just like crossed.
So, like, gun blade?
Well, this is a gun, and then it like turns into a sword.
So it's a sword, but shoots bullets?
No, it's just a gun that turns into a sword.
Okay.
Okay, not that one. You're not liking it?
Maybe.
I thought it was kind of silly, to be honest. It's not really very scary. Okay, and then this one's a little scary. So it's a tiger, but its eyes are skulls, and there's smoke coming out of its mouth, and it's holding a gun sword. I added the gun sword because the crew seemed really into that, but we could like erase that part.
And does that instill fear in you? Like, if you saw that flag, you'd be like...
If I saw a tiger with skulls in its eyes, I'd probably be scared, yeah.
Okay, well, that one's a maybe.
Right, okay, maybe. And then this next one is, this one okay, I think it explains, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a drawing of what you're pretty sure is chowder with a knife. People seemed really scared when that happened, so I thought we should at least workshop it.
Okay. Kind of liking that one.
Yeah, I thought it's kind of like a mascot to represent the crew. You know what I mean? Everyone seems to like her.
Also have a gun blade?
No, it's just a regular knife. I could make it a gun blade.
What if once we go to Black Cove's Rent, you'll gain inspirations by looking at other pirate ships?
Right, well, I have one more.
Okay,
just one.
Sure. All right.
It's just a koala.
What?
It's a koala.
Why is that terrifying?
I don't know. I've never actually seen one. I've only seen pictures in books, but everybody says they're terrifying.
What does it look like? What you drew? That when you think of koala?
I think it looks like what she would have seen in a book. It doesn't look terrifying. It just looks like a koala.
I mean, you always have to watch out for them drop ears, but
him through the internet, Nina. You have my permission.
Those drop bears will get you. You gotta look out for those. Oh no!
Oh my god.
Well,
That's beautiful.
Let's hold on to the chowder one and the tiger with skull eyes, and we'll
Those are my favorites too. Yeah, I'll just keep working on those. And I had another question actually.
Yes, what is it, Effie?
Well, I was hanging around the crew, and they're kind of like they're really tough and kind of scary. When we get to the island, is everyone gonna be like that?
Oh, absolutely. Like, if you thought these lads were tough and terrified, then wait till you see we get to the island.
I guess I'm just a little worried. I'm not really sure I'm gonna fit in. I'm not really very tough.
Oh, I mean, not everyone has to be tough, Emmy. You're the ship navigator.
Okay, so it's okay if I'm not like one of those scary tough pirates. I mean, I'd like to be, but I don't really know how.
It's probably best you not speak to anyone. Right?
Oh, okay. Just like if I don't say anything, then they won't know that I'm not maybe tough.
Yeah, like how do we say this? Like, you can have a scowl, and then just cross your arms like this.
Like that, like this. Okay.
Right. And then I go grab like a hooded cloak, and I put the hood over you, and you just like look down and just scowl.
Like falls down over her eyes, and she's like,
yeah, and just obviously don't look at anyone in the eyes.
"Oh, okay. Is there anything else I should know, like to blend in?
I mean, drinking is obviously a thing us pirates do.
Oh yeah, I love drinking, so I'll do that. Okay. What else?
I mean, we could work on your wardrobe, your attire, make you look a little more.
What's wrong with my attire? It's
it's just very clean.
I just thought people like being clean, so.
I mean, sometimes we're at sea for so long that it's just.
Okay, well, I can make it a little dirty. That's fine. I'll ask Cooter for help with that. Is it okay? Otherwise, I mean, I really like this dress. I don't really want to. I mean, I found this, and
I mean, you can go through the captain's wardrobe. Obviously, I can't wear the women's clothing, so you're more than welcome to.
So I could have maybe a costume while we're on the island.
Yes, exactly. I mean, you could have an eye patch. People like eye patches. But then they'll ask you how you lost your eye.
I wouldn't be able to see very good then, so.
Okay, well.
I'll think about it. I'll look through it later. I shouldn't be bothering you in the middle of the night. I'll let you get back to sleep.
No, it's fine.
I was just feeling a little nervous and a little anxious about it. So.
I mean, I'll be there. Hayden will be there. I mean, you could turn into a bear. I mean.
Oh, I could do that. What's the animal that pirates really like? Is there an animal that they love a lot?
Well, we absolutely hate seagulls. Fucking flying rats.
Okay, not a seagull. Got it.
Don't be a seagull. People like monkeys. Toucans.
I don't like monkeys.
Why not?
They throw things.
I'm sorry?
They throw things. I don't want to do that.
I mean, that happens.
Could be a cat or a dog. People like those, I think. I don't really get it, but
I mean, cats are wonderful because they kill and catch mice on the ship.
Yeah. Okay, so a cat might be good. If I get scared, I'm just gonna turn into a cat.
I mean, don't let people see you turn into a cat.
Oh, okay.
I mean, magic's okay here. We don't care if you're registered or not. I mean, it's probably best you just hang around Hayden.
Okay, I'll do that. Anyways.
Or if you want to be mean, like Taj, you can act like Taj.
She's really good at being mean.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try to act like Taj, and then if that doesn't work, I'll turn into a cat and hang out with Hayden. Got it.
Yes.
Thanks, Azric. I appreciate it. I know I'm not maybe what you thought you'd get for a pirate crew, but I'll try really hard, so.
Oh, you're doing a great job. I will say, I want to pair you, Emmy, once we get to the island. it may seem like stories from your books, where we're partying and drinking and whatnot,
Yeah.
but
And treasure and songs.
no, possibly. I'm just trying to say, I want you to lower your expectation.
Oh, okay.
They
I
won't
can
be
do
as
that. I understand.
they're not going to be as nice as Taj and I.
They're not going to be as nice as Tosh. You mean
Worse, actually.
they're going to be worse than Tosh?
Much,
Oh.
much worse.
You mean all pirates are like that?
I mean, not all pirates, but
Okay. Oh, okay. I understand.
I just, pirates. Some pirates just love killing,
Oh. Oh, that's horrible.
And that's just how it is.
That's not okay. You shouldn't just kill people for no reason.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't tell them that.
Oh. I'm gonna go think on this. I think I have well, I just think I have a lot of thinking to do now, so
Oh, well, good night.
okay, good night. Nemi's gonna like tiptoe off back to wherever she was on the ship looking at the moon.
Practice your arm fold. Remember that. That's very good. Oh, we're gonna fucking die on that island.
All right. And did you finally get back to sleep after being interrupted a couple times? It is a new day, everyone. The sun is currently shining. It is clear skies. And I need a couple things from you all. Emmy, you're the navigator. Roll me some navigating.
Got this.
Oh no.
You don't got this.
I don't get this. Emmy seems a little like she did not sleep well last night.
Mm-hmm.
She seems like she might have been up most of the night thinking about things. So, a 7?
A 7. Okay. In this particular
new dice.
In this particular case, you're basically going to try and go up the coast and kind of up the Crescent Islands and then curve around towards the cove. With a 7, you sort of veer off course a little too far to the east. You're going to lose a little bit of time trying to find your way back to your due north heading. So it's not disastrous. You're just losing time. So it's going to take longer to get to the cove. Somebody else, roll me a d10, please.
Got it. How about a 4?
A 4. Okay. Nothing too eventful during the day, other than just the issue with navigation. You notice the crew is a little kind of annoyed by it, but it's first time you're a crew together. They're giving you all a little bit of leeway sort of situation. But you all are continuing sailing throughout the day, as the good thing about ships is that they can move 24 hours. They don't have to stop. To have different shifts and different crews. But as nightfall reaches, I would like for you all to tell me who's going to be on watch for both of your watches.
Kuda got the best sleep of her life, so so she's like, I think I'm feeling quite good. I have a little bit of tinkering to do, which I wouldn't mind doing on watch tonight.
All right.
She's like squinting through her little spectacles.
Cooter, you'll be on first watch. Who else are you going to put on first watch with Cooter? It could be any of you. It could be the crew.
Chowder, chowder, chowder.
I'll put with Cooter, Grimma.
Grima. Got it. Alrighty. That's gonna put the rest of you to sleepies for now. So, as where the night goes on, I need you to roll a perception check for me, Cooter, and I will do so for Grima as well.
15.
Grima got a 7.
Good job, Grima.
So Grima is just kind of like just wandering around sort of the top deck and just sort of like not really paying attention. And you're sort of scanning out into the sort of darkness. It's a little hard for you to see because you don't have dark vision, but you're kind of keeping eyes and ears out. And you swear that you hear something going on down below, but then you catch just a very like small glimpse of something in the water, sort of cresting and then coming back down.
Grima.
What?
Grima.
What?
Do you see that?
Grima comes over to where you are on the ship. What is it?
I think I saw something in the water. What do we do?
I don't know.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Do I wake the captain? Do I wake the second captain? What do we do?
We have 2 captains.
Oh, well, there's
I didn't vote for the second
quartermaster. Yes, right. The quartermaster. He's the second in charge.
hold on.
Do we wake him?
Let's just see what happens. And she just stares and like is just fixated on your side of the ship.
Okay. Well. Okay. You stay here. You watch. I'll go get the quartermaster. And I just run to Hayden and start shaking. Hayden.
So as you're going down into the hold, because this is quite a bit of a ways walk, as you sort of turn to go down into the hold, you see the sort of the latch kind of come up, and you see Ghetto, one of the bugbears, kind of come up and just sort of look at you a little cross-eyed. What the fuck are you staring at?
I need to see the quartermaster. We think there's something in the water.
All right, go for it. And you see Grima like shuffle out of the way to get out of your way as you're rushing down, and you see a large bottle in their hands, and they take a big long swig of it, and kind of watch you walk by them, and then take another swig, and they kind of tip it up too high, and sort of back against and go overboard off of the railing.
No!
And you hear as they hit the water.
No, she's running. She's like falling down the stairs, running, level of panic.
And sort of Grandma turns around, is like, "What happened? What happened? What happened?" And starts just like running after you. What are you doing?
I'm panicking, running to get Hayden. Absolutely.
What happened? What happened?
Absolutely panic. Gatto fell overboard. Quickly, we need the captain. Go get the captain quickly. Wake up, everybody.
Shit. And then you as you're sort of going down below, you see Grima running over towards the mast, and then all of you hear as a bell gets rang, waking everyone up. I'd like for you all to roll initiative for me.
Panic.
Are you vomiting panic or?
Not yet. We'll see what comes up. Oh no, 5.
Alrighty, let me get to this here in 1 second, and we'll just take a look at at the little scene we have here for you folks.
No.
Alrighty, Cooter, you said a 5.
Yep.
Hayden.
20.
Damn. Azric.
12.
And Emmy.
Ironically.
18. Finally found the good dice.
Let's see. 18. And I done messed up. I accidentally pulled you both, everyone twice on the board here. So this is gonna get silly. I'm having to erase a couple things. So give me just a second here. Whoops, there we go. Hopefully that all works out. All right here. So everyone here, everyone can see. Away we go. So first off, Hayden, you were down below, so you're not quite on the map yet. And you get woken up by the bell. So what do you do after you're woken up?
Are we supposed to be able to see things on the player
Not
side?
yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, just
you
checking.
all are asleep down below, so
Hayden, hearing the clanging of the bell, springs up and throws on his coat and grabs his sword and pistol, both swords and his pistol, and I will immediately head towards stairs, dashing to get up to the deck if I need to.
okay. So you're a rogue, so you can usually use your action and bonus action or whatever. And as you get to the deck, you can see the bell being rung and someone overboard that is being, I guess, is now falling behind as the ship is moving.
I see them, or I just see the person ring the bell and I'm not aware
You see the
of the
person.
situation?
You can see them.
So I come up and I'm fully aware. I see what's happening.
Yep.
Okay.
You see them in the water.
Hayden, help get us overboard! Ah!
All right. We need all the rope we can muster. Tie it together if you have to. And we'll need somebody on the helm to swing the ship around. And actually, Hayden himself, if I still have any movement, would like to try and get to the wheel.
Sure. Yeah, you can definitely, we'll put the wheel to here so you can get there. So movement, bonus action to dash, you're there. What would you like to do at the wheel?
I would like to start pulling the wheel so that we turn in that direction to try and sweep around. And I guess nobody else is on deck yet, so we don't have anybody for to pull the sails yet. Yeah, I'm just
Rima
gonna
is on deck currently.
right. And as I'm doing this, I just shout to Kuda, please gather up as much rope as you can find. Grandma, help Kuda. And I'll just wait till more hands on deck, so we can get people on the sail, so we can drop some speed.
Gotcha. Or to drop anchor or whatever, right?
Yeah, we'll see if we can slow down a bit first.
Okay. Emmy, what do you do when you're woken up?
I'm gonna. What the heck was that?
What?
Maximus Rake. The your turn thing? Did
Oh,
anyone
yeah.
else hear that? That was insane. Scared
No.
the crap out of me. Okay, well, you're about to hear it on your turn. Okay.
Just mute the tab. It's not supposed
I
to make
didn't know it
sound,
would do
but-
that. Emmy's gonna run up on deck. Are people yelling about a man being overboard? Like, is that immediately
Grima
clear?
is. They're ringing the bell saying this one's overboard.
Emmy is going to run up on deck and without even missing a beat, dive off the edge of the boat. And mid-dive, I would like to turn into a reef shark, please.
Okay. So action or movement, action to dash to get all the way up and jump off.
Okay, so
And then bonus action to turn into a shark.
And then I would end my turn mid-leap in the air as a shark,
Yeah.
essentially.
How big are reef sharks are medium, right?
Yes.
Okay. You are a reef shark. Excellent. Grima is going to look for some rope as instructed by Hayden. He's going to grab as much rope as she can and is going to make it back to here. So they've got a bundle full of rope and just sort of running back towards Gatto at the moment. Alrighty. Up next, things are gonna get a little more interesting.
What day is this? Have we had a chance to prepare new spells since the combat?
Yes,
Okay, good.
you've got a long rest.
That's what I thought, but I want to make sure I wasn't crazy.
Yeah, we did a big sleepy time.
You did one whole sleepy time. Up next. Cooter was not crazy. She did see something in the water. And you see a large sea snake sort of cresting out of the water and then sees Gatto and immediately dashes in that direction. Azric, what happens when you're awakened by the bell?
I just get out of bed and open the door. I was like, what bloody hell is going on? Dude, what? I don't understand what you're saying.
Gatto, overboard, snake, be something, water, panic.
Where?
And she's like pointing towards like the side where she saw the stuff.
Question, Max.
Sure.
Would I, with my experience as being a pirate, if a person went overboard, is it uncommon to drop anchor?
I mean, it depends on the situation, right? If you can get turned, you're gonna have to slow down the ship. It's some way. Typically, you would hope that they could tread water, so you don't just drop anchor and just put some strain on the mast. But in this situation, as you're now acutely aware with your dark vision, is that there's a big monster coming after Gatto. If you wait for the sails in the ship to turn and slow down, there might not be any Gatto by the time that all happens. So this would be emergency stop scenario.
All right. I yell to. I was like, "Drop anchor! Prepare for impact!"
Okay. Anything that you want to do in this case, you have enough movement that if you wanted to drop the anchor, that you could.
Then I will.
Gotcha. For lack of a complete ship design here with every single thing on the ship. Well, where do you guys think the anchor is? And that's where we'll make it. Just ping it for me.
Where do you want anchor?
probably it's usually the front, no? Like this little guy?
Oh no, we got any sailors in chat? Because I don't know shit about boats.
1 second.
Splishy splashy.
We'll just say, well, for now, it's here, and I'm gonna drop the anchor.
Where are you pinging? I can't see where you're saying.
Right next to Cuda.
I am moving my character now.
You can just hold your click and you should be able to ping.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I don't know.
Okay, yes, yep.
Yeah.
All right, you're dropping the anchor. So that'll take your action. You just let it go. And then the anchor hits the water. And a few moments later, you just feel the ship just lurch to a stop. Things kind of getting jostled around, people being pushed forward from the sudden stop. And the anchor sort of causing the ship to just turn. With, I guess if you drop the anchor on the left side, it would start turning to the left immediately. So let's see if I can do this without fucking it up. Up, up.
Oh,
Oh no!
I was. Wait, where are we? I was turning the wheel trying to get it to go the other way.
Yep, you were. But that's okay because the anchor's dropping and it has to go that way. So, but I will say at this point you're gonna lurch to a stop pretty quickly on this round. Anything else?
I think yeah, that's all I can bonus action hex the serpent.
Okay. What are you going to hex?
Strength.
Okay. Strength it is. I really need to find some more status effects. That makes sense. Alrighty. Up next. Snake number 2. Makes their way. Dashes right up to Gatto. Let's see if they do not have reach. Cooter. And now that we're actually fighting shit, let's get some battly music since it's not just a person overboard, it's an emergency. You're in danger. Go ahead, Cooter.
Where are they? Where are they? I can't see. Someone, anyone, tell me which way are.
It's
Where-
dark. She can't see except for the lights in the ship, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
25 feet on the bow of the ship.
Which way is the bow?
Front.
Oh, towards you?
Yes, where the lamp is, right?
Okay,
Past the
okay.
ship is a big ash, the big bloody serpent.
I'm coming, Gatto. I'm coming.
That would be the stern.
Oh, I
Captain.
have to walk past
Yeah.
Asric.
Damn it! I'm tired. Smoke up.
Just like that way, because you're like right next to. I basically smashed into you when we stopped.
Mhm.
Han, I have to walk past him. So how far can I? I can go next to Hayden, right? It's 20.
Yeah, you can go next to him, like here. So you'd go through Azric, which is 10 feet, because Azric is difficult terrain.
Yeah.
So you could go here for 20 feet, here for 15 feet.
Oh, it already adds it up as difficult. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Thanks, brand new mods. After updating the server.
Wow. Wait,
What's
can
also
I?
interesting too for
Yeah.
the chat is that since some people have dark vision, it's gray on the screen. I need to change that for everybody, but fun times.
Yeah, so I still can't see. So I'm just like, Hayden, which direction? Which direction? Where? Where is it? I can't see.
Kuda. Just
There
off
we go.
the backside of the ship. The backside's called the stern.
Aren't we at the back? Isn't that where we are?
You're looking for the snakes, right?
Yes.
Then yes.
Okay, great. Ugh. So she's gonna aim.
So,
She's gonna aim.
what
like-
spell are you trying to cast?
We're gonna try to cast. Oh, I don't have ropes from our mate. Because I can actually catapult something with the ropes towards our friend.
The thing about, yep, you could try and do that.
It's just gonna have to be Ray of Sickness and Pray. It's gotta be.
Does Ray of Sickness say that you have to see them?
Ray of Sickness going to lashes out towards a creature within range.
All right,
Which
doesn't
I
sound
would,
like it.
Which I would assume to mean that you would have to know where the creature is. Like it's not like it'll.
There's some spells that specifically say a creature that you can see. But
I'm
this
just aiming
says-
in a direction that I believe it is in.
So this is a ranged spell attack. So you would have disadvantage on your roll because you don't see them.
Yes. Yep. Cool. That's what I anticipated, but it's all I can do.
Sure. Yeah. There's certain spells for certain things.
Right, we are going to cast Ray of Sickness. Let's go. Oh, with disadvantage. That is a 23.
Oh, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Which is the 2d8. 10.
10 damage. Very nice.
We're carving, Gato. We're carving. Just hold on.
Yep. And you see this blood is gross. Actually, you don't see it because you can't see shit except from what's in the lamplight here. Yeah, it
I
just
have
takes
quite
it
high
on the.
perception, so maybe I can just. I'm just perceptively feeling the direction. I don't know.
Basically gave a shot in the dark and happened to hit here, as it sort of just makes gross noises as it hits this water snake with the poisonous damage. Anything else you'd like to do?
I don't think I have anything else I could do right now. Gato hasn't been hurt yet, right?
Not yet.
That's pretty much all I got.
Okay. And I will say too, for those of you that have either torches or lanterns or spells, you can use them if people need to see.
I can actually. Well, I don't know if it would be a bonus thing, but I can.
It's an action.
Go
ahead.
Okay. Cool.
What, you're
I was
talking
gonna
about
say
something else?
No, I just have ways to like infuse objects with like light and things and stuff
Let's see.
as an option. So I could throw myself a little thing to be able to like see.
The magical tinkering.
Yeah. Yep. Yes? Question mark. I keep losing because they put random crap on different tabs, and I'm like, what?
Feel bad. I can help you see, but I already leapt off the boat, so.
It's an action to use magical tinkering.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so I can't do anything yet, but I do for future. I can. I have stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Up next is going to be Gato. And they're going to. They see what's happening here and they are terrified. So what's gonna happen is Gato is just in the water and they're going to try and swim. And this is their dash because they don't have a swim speed at this point. And So Emmy, you were in the water, right? So I didn't move you when the ship turned. So Gato uses all of his movement to get there. So, end of the round, top of the round. The ship is now stopped at this point. So basically everyone in the water is going to be about 30 feet backwards just to signify the ship was moving. Because you're not going to stop on a dime with a ship. So we'll call that good.
If I have we got a cloak, or I was given a cloak of the manta.
The manta ray? Mm-hmm.
Manta ray, yeah. Would that be an action to put that on?
Let's see. Is it on your sheet so I can take a look at it?
Yeah, I haven't. Doesn't. Oh yeah, it says pulling the hood up or down requires an action. So. Yeah, I would use my action to put that on and put the hood up.
Mm-hmm.
And that gives me a swim speed of 60 feet, and I can hold my breath underwater.
Yeah, you sure can. So that's your action. You put the hood up.
So I'm gonna move. I'm gonna let go of the helm since we're stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to leap off the back of the ship.
Go for it.
And dive in next. It's not letting me.
Not letting you move.
Attempted token movement collides with at least one wall.
Oh, well, fun. The ships have walls on them too. So, but I'll say you can vault over the side. Why not?
Is it me? Am I the wall?
No, you're not the wall. This ship comes with walls and stuff too. So.
And
that's 10 feet of movement as you dive over the side.
Okay, and so I have 50 left, correct? So
yeah.
I'm going to use 30 of it to get to our buddy here.
I don't even know your crew's names. Just kidding. God, I'll remember this.
And I will do nothing.
Okay.
I can't do anything.
Emmy.
Sorry, I forgot to mute it, and it broke my brain for a minute. How?
Mute your tab.
Mute tab.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing you'll ever need to hear on this tab. So.
That's right. Okay, I'm going to swim straight towards Gatto.
Mm-hmm.
Is he struggling? I know he was intoxicated. Is he doing okay?
He's drunk as fuck.
Does it look like he's at risk of drowning any minute now? Probably, if he's drunk.
Not currently. He's not at a risk of drowning. He's not in any condition to fight, essentially. He's doing all he can to tread water and try and get out of there.
Okay, I'm still gonna do this just as a safety.
What's that? You said, Hayden?
Is he a size bigger than us?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's just tall.
I wasn't sure.
I think I'm still gonna do this, even though it's crazy.
Bugbears are like 7 to 8 feet tall, I think, in that range. But they're not large. They're just tall and lanky dudes.
I'm actually gonna drop Wild Shape.
Okay.
And I think this is the first time anyone has been in the water with Emmy and seen her swimming. So like her hair, instead of being like all frizzy and clumped on her head, actually starts to like look really pretty and like normal hair, and like silky and like fanning out, and she has like markings on her skin that you'd never noticed before that are like slightly like glowing with like a faint bioluminescence. And her eyes are glowing the same color. She seems to have taken her glasses off and shoved them in a pocket before leaping forward. And it's also the first time her eyes aren't magnified like tenfold, and she looks pretty. Normal. Well, and glowy. And I'm just gonna swim up to Gatto, and I'm gonna take my hand like this and blow into my hand right in front of his face, and a bubble of air is gonna come out and circle around his head. And he can now breathe underwater for 24 hours.
Amazing. Perfect. So he's got a nice little just like air pocket bubble as he's bobbing up and down and with the waves crashing over, just kind of covering his head, making him safe.
Oh, just in case. I didn't, just in case.
It's good planning.
And then that, I believe, is my turn. But unbeasting was a free action or a bonus action? Let's see.
Whatever your class tells you, probably a bonus action.
Yes, it's a bonus action, so that would be my turn. And I'm going to use a little bit of my movement just to, nope, I'm just gonna stay here and see what happens and hope I don't die.
Okay. Up next, is Grima. And Grima, she runs this direction, and says, "Captain, I have the rope. What do I do, Captain? I have the rope."
Well, make sure throw the rope towards Gatto so he can reach it and then pull him in.
All right. And Grima like holds one end of the rope and looks and throws it. And there's a rope that extends maybe like 15, 20 feet on off the side of the ship.
I thought he was gonna just throw the rope overboard.
Thought about it. So yeah, here is a rope for now.
Beautiful.
All right, and that's what Grima's gonna do. Next is gonna be the snake here. They're gonna roll a d4 to see who they're gonna bite. Aiden. The snake swims up to you. That's a very nice roll. 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
You will take 6 damage and make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay. 17.
All right. You feel like that this snake's bites are probably venomous, but you're able to sort of shrug off the effect on this bite.
Yeah.
Azric.
All right. I'm gonna do some blasties on this guy.
The hexed one?
The non-hexed one, the one that's actually attacking
Okay,
them.
gotcha.
Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
19 hit.
It does.
It shall take 6. What is it? Yeah, 7 damage.
7?
Yes.
7 damage.
And I think bonus actions. I'm gonna summon a tentacle right next to it.
Okay.
That is my turn.
Cool. Next, this other sea snake. And they're gonna swim over and they're gonna bite you, Emmy. I don't think an 8 is gonna hit you though. Cooter.
Sure won't.
Nobody casts any light to help you. You're...
I can't see. Oh,
Too far for light.
Got a couple of options.
Light's 40 feet, right?
Oh, is it? Oh shit.
It's 20 feet bright, 40 feet dim.
Yep.
You have a torch that would take your action, but you could light it and keep it on you.
Yeah, but I already have, like, I can't really get off the boat, and there's already light here. It's over there that I can't see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But the thing is, I can't. We would have to do a few turns of tinkering, by which time the things will probably be dead.
Yeah, so if you use your magical tinkering, it's only like 5 feet of dim light. It's basically like a stone or something that's glowing. And you could throw it in the ocean and it might last a round and then sink because it's a rock.
Yeah,
She hold an action and hope that. I mean, she just yelled at everyone to do a thing, so.
She could. Yeah, she could hold her action, wait for someone to make some light. You could use your action to cast or to get a torch, which will give a lot more light than what's on these little lamps here. Totally up to you.
Oh, so a torch, I didn't realize that a torch would do more.
It does.
What's the range? An additional 20 feet.
Torches are 20 feet of bright and then 20 more feet of dim, so you got 40 feet of light.
Oh, that's enough. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Alrighty. So
I'll pop on one of me torches.
all right, you are now holding a torch.
Yay! Oh, there you are! I'm coming! She screams all the way over.
Yep.
What a mess over there! Oh,
You can see just the edge, I believe, of these things.
Yeah,
So,
I can. I can just see this group in the water.
yep. Just to be clear, if you jump in with that torch, it will go out. So.
Oh hell no! I don't want to go in there.
All right.
But I don't think I have any bonus actions at this time. I don't think any one of us has been hit, right? Have we?
Hayden.
Hayden has.
Mm-hmm.
I can actually bonus action healing word at Hayden.
Mm-hmm.
60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Does
There's
he
also-
look in peril? Does he appear
Hayden.
to be?
How do you look now that you have light illuminating your general area?
Nothing life-threatening.
Okay. She's chilling for a bit then.
Gotcha. Good question raised by chat, though, is if you also drop that torch on the deck of a ship, that's also not a good idea if you drop it and leave it. So.
No, I wish to not do so.
Yeah,
I'm going
I'm not
to
saying
keep...
you were. I just thought it was funny that was brought up. So yeah, definitely a good question.
It is very safe, but yeah.
You're just holding on to it. All right. What would you like to do? Anything else?
No, I don't think I can do anything else right now.
Gatto is gonna try and swim for his dear life. Doesn't have a swim speed. So this takes 20 feet. This takes 20. It is 30 feet, so 20 and 10. Yeah, so it takes 30 feet. He has to go through Hayden. The difficult terrain. Actually, I don't think difficult terrain stacks, does it? Swim speed and difficult terrain.
So I think you're just in difficult terrain.
It's either difficult or it ain't. You know what I'm saying?
If it's difficult, like if the waves are choppy, I guess I could see you ruling that. I think that's your call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Rarely comes up because most people don't think of water as being difficult terrain, but it very much so could be. So
Yeah.
but I don't think it comes up very often.
I'll say in this case, no, that I'm not gonna stack it. So 10, this is 10, 20, 30. He will take an opportunity attack from that snake, but to him, it's well worth. It's a 13. That does not hit him, actually. So he is currently safe. Gato. Alrighty. Aiden.
Okay.
Everyone is going to move back a few feet instead of 30. It's half, and then that's going to be the end. So the ship is now
just
still.
from like currents and stuff.
So you've anchored. It's you move. They were 30 feet, and then now it's 15, and then the next round there's no more.
Oh,
From moving,
I see.
Your ship stopped, lurched,
So far.
and then is
Okay. So Buddy's on his way. I will use my saber.
nice.
Me.
And
So
your mantle, the mana ray, gives you a swim speed, right?
yeah.
So that saber is not at disadvantage. Is it normal? Good for you.
Oh, I didn't realize there was that interaction.
Fighting in the water with a non-piercing weapon is disadvantage unless you have a swim speed. So there you
Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay.
Go for it.
All right. As a 16 to hit.
16 does hit the snick.
Okay. Get my damage die. That's, I think, sneak attack too.
It most certainly is.
Not good damage. Well, total damage is 11 on that guy.
11.
That hit.
Alrighty. Looks like you've damaged it. They're not hurting a lot or anything at this point.
As I've hit it, I quickly will say to Emmy, we need to get back to the ship now. And he's going to use his bonus action. No. He was going to start swimming, but he's not going to start swimming until Emmy starts swimming. So
Gotcha. It'll have to be your next turn.
in that case, I'm going to use my bonus
You
action this
can't
time.
hold a movement to move when someone else moves.
You can hold
that's
an
lame.
action, but he's already acted because he stabbed.
I'll just try to stab it then with my
Okay.
offhand rapier. So here we go. Probably not 14 on that.
A 14 will hit. You're looking for 13 AC.
Oh, good. Okay, damage. That's another 8 damage on that.
Very nice. 8 damage. You've done a decent amount of damage to it, but they're still very much hungry, ready to eat.
Okay.
Emmy.
A couple questions. I assume this is a significant current, as it's the ocean.
Sure.
If the rules say a significant current can disperse something,
What spell are you looking at?
it's not a spell. An ink cloud. Try to figure out if it would at least last for a round.
Yeah, for sure. Like this is like you're not in a storm or anything. Like it is the
Okay,
ocean.
so it's not just
but-
gonna like immediately be useless. Okay, cool.
Right.
Emmy is going to nod to Hayden and say, I don't know. Shouldn't say anything. She looks like she wants to say something, doesn't say anything. And I'm going to beast form into a giant octopus.
Alrighty, now you're large
Yes.
and in charge.
Large and in charge. And I'm going to... I'm going to ink cloud all over this map.
You just kind of get shunted this way to make room for you. All right, how big is your ink
20
cloud?
foot radius.
Holy shit.
From where I had been, because I'll do it right as I'm transforming, basically. So, like, if you could do it in that lower corner, that'd be great.
It's just going to extend from you because it has to make room for you. You can't ink as you change. You have to change.
No, that's
and then
fine.
ink.
I'm just saying, like, we're in water. I could have gone down as opposed to going to the side, right?
Sure.
So let's just say I dive, then turn into an octopus so I can I want to put it more centered on them, basically.
Here.
There you go.
Yeah, because that's where I was, right? Actually, it should be right here, I think. No, I think you're right. Okay. And then I think that took my action.
Mm-hmm. It did.
I can't grab him, but I'm gonna reach my tentacles out towards both Hayden and Gato in case they want to grab on. Because this should buy us around to like get out of here.
Okay. So you just reach
If
out
they want to
your,
swim, that's
your
fine.
appendages.
Yeah.
That was your bonus action in action.
Yep. And I'm done.
And all of y'all are essentially blinded in this cloud of ink.
But I want to reach the tentacles out so they can feel it. So if they can't see, they at least know, like.
Yep.
And they saw me turn into the
Understood.
octopus. So, okay. Sorry,
Grima
guys.
looks to Azaric and says, "What do I do now, Captain?"
Grima, just hold on to that rope and hope someone reaches it.
Right.
Doing
All
great.
I'll hold on to the rope.
I can't with this rope. I'm just looking at it and I'm like,
All right, Grima holds on to the rope. Up next is Snick. Can't see, but it's going to try and hit Hayden. So it would be disadvantaged because it can't see, but Hayden also can't see, so it's just a straight roll. It's not gonna do it though because I rolled a 2. Azrink.
To be clear, the ink cloud is just affecting the water, or is it above the water as well?
It's gonna affect the water.
Okay. So I can see the snick just fine, right?
Yeah, I would say so. She inked at the surface.
Okay, I'm gonna puke on the hex one with another Eldritch
Okay.
Blast for a 19 to hit.
It hits.
And then for damage, because this one's hexed, it shall take where am I? 15 damage.
15 damage.
Yeah.
Takes 15 damage.
And then my tentacle is gonna attack the lower one.
Okay.
I think that's just a spell attack roll. Does a 13 hit?
A 13 is exactly what you need.
Oh, very nice. And it takes a D8 damage of 6 cold damage, and their speed is reduced by 10.
Gotcha. Remind me of that.
Okay.
This one is cold.
And then
Alrighty.
I'm going to jump in the water. And
Okay.
because I have a swim speed, I will go 40 feet to grab Gato.
Damn. Where were you? You were what? Here? Yep.
That's right. Yep.
So you grab on to Gato. He's basically grappling him. Okay.
And that's my turn. I was like, I got you, Gato.
Alrighty. Snake here is had enough of trying to bite Hayden because that's twice in a row he can't get any purchase. He's gonna swim this direction. We'll say he's 5 feet under the surface because they'll make him disappear otherwise, but he's basically gone down. So still within your reach, Hayden. And still inky everywhere. Even or odd, Azric?
Let's go with odd.
Snake tries to bite you.
All right.
Is 16 to hit?
Sure does.
Okay. 4 piercing damage. Make a Constitution saving throw for me.
Okay. That is a nat 1.
Okay. What's the total?
That would be 4.
Alrighty. Until the end. Let's see here. Until the end of your next turn, you're stunned.
Oh shit. Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a D100.
That is a 5.
A 5. Okay, so you are currently stunned, and you feel when this snake locks in and sort of injects its venom into you, you lock up and you start to hallucinate just vividly in the water. Where it's inky blackness, you see things coming directly in front of you that you shouldn't be able to see. And
I just start screaming. I'm like, ah, ah, ah.
you begin. Okay, interesting. So you're stunned, and you are experiencing vivid hallucinations, and you have disadvantage on ability checks.
All right.
And roll a d10 for me
9.
for 9 minutes.
Oh, moly.
Shooter.
Uh, Good. What can we do? Well, thankfully I can see the snack again.
Yep, you can.
So-
You can see just the little tidbit.
Yeah. So I know where it is. I think is it if I was potions and stuff are they bonus actions?
It depends. If you're using a healing potion on yourself, it's a bonus action,
Bonus
is what we've
action.
homebrewed here. Giving potions to other
right.
people are actions.
Yeah, and I would have to get over there
Correct.
to give someone one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's just gonna stay the course.
Okay.
We're gonna ray of sickness again at this one that we
Gotcha.
can see, the one that's like closest to me.
Go for it.
Okay. It's not at disadvantage though, is it?
No, it's not, because you can see it.
Huge. Eight.
8 does not hit. The ray of sickness goes
I'm
over
so
Azric's
sorry.
head.
I'm sorry. That was a whole spell slot.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else you want to do? You want to move on the ship? Do you want to?
Actually, can I move to see if maybe we can find more road?
You can use your action, so you can't search them, but you can run somewhere else.
Yeah. Because I don't think there's anywhere I'm at, right?
You're on a boat. There's probably some rope over there. So there's probably rope on like towards the back of the ship here.
Okay.
On the
Okay.
stern.
Cool. I'm just going to. Can I just go down here with my mate to?
Yep.
Oh, I can't see if I go too far.
Uh-huh.
Shit. I'll just do this one little step this way, just to make sure stuff is still in view, but maybe I'm closer just in case I need to be over there. Yeah.
Gatto's turn. So Azric grabs hold of Gatto with like kind of, an I gotcha kind of feeling. And then Azric's grip just sort of loosens and just sort of slowly just starts to drift in the water. And Gatto's like, oh no, I got you, Captain. Gatto's gonna grab you. As he just feels your grip slipping away. So Gatto grabs you. And goes here. So that's 10, 20, 30 with you beside. And the snake's gonna take an opportunity attack. And that gonna hit Gatto? It does hit Gatto.
I think he has disadvantage being in the ink. No.
You both were in the ink when it was leaving. So that's the weird thing is like if everyone can't see, then the attacker has disadvantage because they can't see their target. But the defender they also have advantage because the defender can't see what's coming. That's why it's weird. So it evens out. Alrighty. Gatto takes 7 damage.
Man, if we're both
Gatto makes a Constitution saving
we're both
throw now.
Poisoned.
Well, let's see. Gatto just makes the save on the roll, so they're not stunned. And Hayden.
Okay. Well, so this ink is just like water surface and below, right? So
Yeah.
if I had like a head up out of the water, I could see.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay. So that's, yeah, Hayden's gonna pop his head out of the water and get his bearings real fast and see Azric and Ghetto slowly going towards the ship, and he can't see Emmy currently because
Correct.
she's in the ink and she's an octopus.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Hayden knows by now that because of how much she's talked about it, she's a good swimmer, so he's just going to assume she's made her escape.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my cunning action, my bonus action, to disengage.
Excellent.
And I'm going to use my movement to go beep, beep, beep here. And I'm also going to try and help assist moving Azric to the ship.
So you
Can I do
moved. Yeah, absolutely. You will take an opportunity attack from this guy. Oh, he already did one, so no, he can't. He
Well, I
disengaged
also
anyway, so yeah.
disengaged.
Sorry. My brain's not working today. So what you can do is Gatto's got Azric grappled and is dragging him. If you would like, you could also try to grapple Azric and then move him further with your action. Kind of have Gatto hand him off to you. You just take him and keep going.
Yeah, That's not the
So you moved 25 feet.
So I have, what's that, 35 left?
Yep, halved because you're now dragging somebody.
Correct. So 15 feet then.
Okay, just towards the ship, towards the rope.
Yeah, just towards the rope and the ship. Yeah.
I'll just put you all there then.
Okay.
Cool. Emmy.
Okay, I would like to. Sorry, I'm misbehaving pup. I would like to swim away from them. I'm not going to disengage because I would like to maintain having an action.
All right, they're going to try and.
I can't both opportunity though, right? Just this one.
This one.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. That is a 21 to hit.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's not good.
That's 6 damage. Piercing damage.
Okay.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Do I roll as the octopus?
You tell me.
And do I still have advantage because of? No, I don't have advantage. That was my other character.
So it says your game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the beast, but you retain your alignment, personality, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. So you roll as the octopus. So the octopus has. Let me find it.
No, I got it. I had to mark the damage first because it's tricky when you're an animal.
Yep.
Okay, I rolled a 16 plus 1, 17.
Yep, you're good.
Okay, so I'm gonna
move where
swim
you'd like to go.
to here, and I'm gonna grapple Gatto with my tentacles.
Yep.
That doesn't sound right.
Terrifying him.
And then, yeah, he's probably having the worst day of his life. And then I'm gonna swim. That was 20, so I'm gonna swim however many more I need to. And I'm just gonna take the tentacles and just lift him up and put him on the boat.
Gotcha. So octopus is giant octopus is large.
Huh?
I have no idea how long a giant octopus.
Even if I just have to lift him up high enough to where he can grab onto something, like,
yep.
Yeah.
We'll say on his turn he can take a grab, but he's terrified as you're dragging him, and he's just saying, "The Kraken's got me! It's got me! It's the Kraken! Oh God, I'm gonna die!"
After I deposit him, the Kraken's gonna just give him a little pat on the head with one of its arms. Sorry, they're not tentacles, one of its arms. And then I'm going to, they don't have, octopus don't have tentacles. And then I'm going to move back to
He has
here.
to grab on his turn. You're holding him up, and he's gonna have to go. So if you let go, he's gonna drop. It's not his turn. He can't climb or anything at this point.
Okay. Then I'm done.
Okay, but grappling him was your action.
I have a lot more swim speed left. I just want everyone to know that. So there.
Yeah. Well, you don't have an action anyway, so.
I was just going to position myself between the serpents and friends.
Oh, okay.
So
Grima's turn.
I am going to move like to here. Just like I was like under him. Is this okay?
That's fine. Grima looks and goes, "Captain, what do I do now? Captain, what do I do?"
Is she talking to the captain who's not there?
The captain is like at the rope and is being dragged by Hayden and is stunned. And she looks and goes, "Mr. Quartermaster, what do I do?"
Oh, Grandpa.
I just shout up, "Keep hold of the rope. Lock yourself in. I'm going to try and tie Azric to it."
They nod and they're just like waiting. They kind of put their feet up against the railing and they're just waiting to pull.
Kuda, if you're there, help.
I'm trying.
With the rope, I mean. With the rope.
Oh, I'm on my way.
Up next, this
I don't
snake
know.
is. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was gonna say I don't know if a goblin can pull up a man.
They can help. They can help. So the snake is gonna move out of the inkies. And they're gonna bite Azric, who they have venomed. So Azric is stunned, which I believe means they have advantage.
Yeah.
Let me look up my conditions.
So weird in
menu.
the ocean. Everything's like,
It is advantage.
Yeah.
I know because I played a monk.
Yep. Advantage. Okay. 11 plus 5, so 16.
Okay.
They hit you, Azric.
Oh yeah.
8 piercing damage. Make another Constitution saving throw for me.
This is at disadvantage because of the poison, right?
This is a saving throw, not an ability check.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
As
Nat 20, baby.
All right, no more
Worst
extra
time.
venoms.
Oh,
Azric, you are no longer stunned.
I'm still hallucinating though.
Yes, you are hallucinating.
What do? Yeah. So I was hallucinating and unable to scream because I'm stunned. So now I'm just screaming.
Yep, it's right now the effect that's lasting on you. You've basically been inflicted with madness. There's a couple different flavors of madness. The one of which you have now is the character experiences vivid hallucinations and has disadvantage on ability checks. So you take that however you will.
I am just screaming.
All right.
And it's just
Thrashing.
like, ah, Jesus, man, get it together.
For spending your turn screaming, please gain an inspiration.
Thank you.
Up next, Snake. They're gonna swim up to Emmy. They're gonna bite Emmy for inking everywhere. That's a 60, 21 to hit Emmy. Take 8 piercing damage. I swear, every single one of these dice from these giant snakes, one of them's been a 1 every time.
Take it.
And then Emmy, roll a Constitution saving throw.
"13."
13 is enough. You are not stunned. Cooter.
Panic ensues.
Shit's getting bad. You see Gatto like up at the railing, being held up by a giant octopus, which you don't know how it's happening, but maybe the song "You Lift Me" or "You Raise Me Up" is being played in the background in your head as he's being lifted up towards the railing.
Get an inspiration for the sound check. Oh, I'm still so far away from everything.
You can see everything though now, which is good.
I can see. It would be like a whole action for me to help him back into the boat, though, wouldn't it?
It would, but he would be safe in the boat. But you'd also know that probably next turn he'll do the same for himself.
Okay. I go. Heck, there's so little I can do. I can see everybody. Who's looking rough? Is anyone looking rough? I know Azric's like flailing
Mentally?
around. Yeah. Yeah.
You can just both Azric and Hayden, if you want to describe to Emmy how you're looking, feel free.
I have two sets of serpent fangs in my body as I am screaming and flailing as venom is oozing out of my wounds.
Yeah, he doesn't sound great. He doesn't sound great.
Jesus, dude.
Hayden
Literally
just has
had a
one
nightmare about that the other day. And is Emmy chilling for the most part?
She's looking rough, but she's also a giant octopus. So like,
Yeah.
Okay. Is it possible for me to can I throw my experimental elixir at Hayden and yell at him to shove it down Azric's throat whenever he can? Can I do that?
Yeah, let's look and see what your elixir says.
I've been trying the entire session to find the actual action for it, and for some reason I've lost it in my character sheet. It's one of those spells that's in a really weird place on the character sheet, so sometimes you can find it, sometimes you lose it.
It's under class features. It's the very last one.
Class features. I don't even have that on here. No wonder.
Yeah, features and traits, then class features.
Features and traits. Class features.
I'm gonna say that if you just want to toss this at somebody, I'll just let you toss it as a free action, because you're not actually using it to force feed it to somebody. So you can just toss it over to the side, because it'll be up to Hayden to use his action to make
Yeah,
drink
because
it.
he's not that far. So I want to just be like, Hayden, take this potion, try to give it to Azric. Hopefully it will help and you'll be able to get him up here. I'm going to try to help with the rope.
What does your experimental elixir look like?
It's just like a little it's a little bottle. It's kind of nondescript, but the stuff that's in it keeps like shifting colors and stuff. So it looks like something you wouldn't want to actually put in your body, but because Cooter's telling you it's fine, like it's fine.
Is it like when you look at like gasoline, it like changes like different colors,
yeah,
like with some direction you
like,
look like? Awesome.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That like weird oil slick type thing.
Perfect. Yeah. All right. That's your free object interaction. So you still have an action and a bonus action to use if you want them.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna run down here and try to help mate with the rope.
Okay, so you can everybody hop down there, and then we'll just say that you are gonna hold your action to pull when it's time to pull.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Gatto is going to scramble onto the boat, fall prone. So he scrambles out of the octopus's arm, falls over the rail, tumbles down, and gets back up. And he's like, he's kind of drunk, looking around, grabs a javelin, and just throws it at the snake with disadvantage because he is drunk AF. So that's a natural 1. So Gatto grabs it and tries to like hurl it at like some great arc, like he's trying to throw this thing like 120 feet, and it arcs upwards and just sploosh. It's like right over the rail and stumbles and hits the rail and almost falls in again. Hayden.
Okay. So I've had a potion tossed to me, is that?
Yes, magical potion from Cooter.
Okay. I just have it. Do I need to like
It's just in the water. You can grab it and force feed it to Azric if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll grab it and pop the top off. And is Azric still screaming his head off?
Yeah, my mouth's open. I'm screaming.
Hayden's just going to like plant one hand on the top of your head and then just start pouring the elixir down your mouth.
Who'd roll a d6?
Okay, I have my sheet up now, so I can read. I can tell you what it is.
Perfect.
Okay. He's healed.
Oh,
Amazing.
He gets healed. It was a 1, so healing. The drinker regains a number of hit points equal to 2d4 plus your intelligence modifier.
So 2d4 plus 4.
2d4. So that's 5. 9.
9 HP to Azric.
nice.
Oh my god, it was useful, kind of.
Yeah.
And is it my action to do that?
Yes. It is an action to feed someone else a potion.
So once I do that, I just like, I don't know, like lightly slap his face and be like, grab on to the rope now. And that's, I'm gonna hang out and make sure that he gets aboard the ship.
Okay.
What does it
Just-
look like when Hayden's trying to talk to me?
Oh yeah, you're hallucinating. I don't know. That's
I'm asking Max.
Oh, I thought you were asking Hayden. I thought that was hilarious.
No.
Think of the Batman Begins when the Scarecrow is talking to people with his magical gas, and Hayden is like smacking you in the face. He's like, grab the rope, and like holding it in front of you. To you, Azric, it's this shadowy figure with like these bright eyes, and sort of smoke comes out of his mouth, and he's like, grab the rope. Emmy.
this is amazing.
Okay. So Azric's better, but not really.
He's healed, but he's hallucinating.
Yeah.
But you don't know that. I don't technically know that.
I'm just gonna see if I can buy you guys some time. I'm gonna move right here, and I want to try and grapple this one.
Okay. Make an athletics roll against.
Actually, it's a type of attack that an octopus
Oh, it is.
has.
Got you. Okay, we'll go for it.
Let me,
You gotta tell me. I have no idea how octopi
No, I'm
work.
telling you. I'm telling you now. I just it is called
Tentacles.
Okay,
Go for
so
it.
I'm going to it actually is an attack. So that lower one, I'm gonna try and hit him, and I'm gonna do 12 to hit.
12 is not enough. 13 is what you need.
It doesn't say
D20 plus 5.
do I have to hit to do the grapple, I guess? Yeah. Weird.
Yes.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Never been one of these before. Sorry, everyone. I guess that's my turn.
Okay. Grima is
Regular grapple would have been easier.
Yeah, the thing about that one is it auto grapples if you hit them. You just
Yeah,
you just roll
it's interesting.
because they don't have IAC. Grima's gonna pull when it's time to pull. Snake that you just tried to grapple is gonna bite you, Emmy. That is a natural 20.
Yeah, that'll do it.
No.
Oh man.
You take 17 piercing damage.
Okay.
With our brutal critical rules. And make a Constitution saving throw.
Anyone got an inspo for me? No. Okay. I'm fine. 14.
14. You are okay. You're staving off.
I'm just a big beefy octopus.
Azric.
Kuda's just screaming over the edge. No!
Azric listens to the super creepy ghost thing and grabs the rope, but
Okay.
keeps screaming.
Gotcha. Okay. So with that, both Grima and Cooter are gonna start pulling as soon as you grab onto it. With 2 people pulling, I'm gonna say that in one round they're gonna pull you all the way up to the ship, and then another round they would pull you all the way up from there. So it would take 2. So they pulled you all the way up to it, and then they'll get another handfold and pull you up, unless something else happens between now and then.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do?
That is it.
Alrighty. This snake is gonna also bite Emmy, being over there. And we'll hit Emmy with an 18.
Yep.
8 piercing damage.
Jesus, stop.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Give me a second to math the damage real quick.
Yep, no worries.
Okay. Gonna fail one of these and then I'm in trouble. Yep. Shouldn't have said it. 4.
You are stunned
Okay.
until the end of your next turn. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Oh, how do I do that? Hold on. What's the 0, Is that 100? No, that's 0.
That
So
is
what's
0
your what's
unless you roll all
both of your
zeros.
dice? Yeah. What's both your dice say?
One says 0, and the other says 8.
Oh no.
Okay.
That's bad, right?
It's bad.
It's like really bad.
It's Azric bad.
Oh no, what'd you roll? I forgot.
5.
Oh no. Well, we're gonna be
For
screaming together. Have you ever heard an octopus scream? You're about to.
yeah, you are experiencing vivid hallucinations and you have disadvantage on ability checks. Roll a D10 for me.
Be low.
6.
6 minutes. Effectively, with madness, if it's even a 1, it's a whole minute, which is 10 rounds.
You said it's disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah, ability checks.
Man, fuck these snakes. My God.
Cooter.
Oh boy.
I don't have any way to stop that. Do I? No. Curing and healing only do health stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Sad.
She's also a giant octopus.
Yes. True.
If that matters to you all.
I can get to this snake, yes.
Define
Just-
get to.
Just mosey on over there next to it, move next to it.
You mean swim? Jump in and swim?
Yeah.
If you'd like.
Can I get that far?
If you jump off,
It's 25 feet.
see. So you would jump in.
Can I be at melee range? I guess I'm asking.
That would be 5, 15, 25. You would be able to get this far because you'd have to swim, which is half your speed. So you wouldn't be able to get melee if you jumped in.
No, I won't get there. In that case, I will move on to.
I'm doing maths. I'm doing so much maths.
I'm gonna go back up here,
Okay.
and then what's up with this one? What's the marker on the top, Snaku?
That's Azric's hex.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that's probably.
Actually, I don't want to
gone
go that far. I just want to go right here.
Mad.
Nope, not necessarily. You're not unconscious or anything.
And I guess I'm just gonna really attempt to ray of sickness this last one, potentially. I kind of want to save my healing though, just in case. Because giant octopus be sad.
If you don't want to spend a spell slot, you have a Yikuwa that has a returning weapon. You have a pistol.
That's true, I do returning weapon. Yeah, I might do that instead, actually.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna piff my Yikowa at it and try to like slice off an eyeball or something.
Sure.
Let's
go ahead and make
do
your
that.
your roll.
11.
11 is not enough. Need a 13. Yeah.
Dang it!
Low rolls are getting you. All right. Gatto's gonna grab another javelin. And he's like, oh, it's too far away. And throws at this one with disadvantage. Shit, that's actually gonna hit.
Wow.
What's the rest of the homies doing? We have like 10 people.
You
or
do.
more.
You do.
They just didn't wake up.
They're waking up. They're basically tending to the ship, getting the ship part together. We can talk about later on if you want to have your crew like in these kind of battles all the time, because that might change how I prepare stuff too.
Yeah,
So,
fair enough. Fair enough.
Just assume this is happening very fast and people were asleep and
Yep.
Yeah.
Buccabears are strong, so that does 9 piercing damage. Up against this one. This one's starting to look hurt. It's not looking great. Hayden.
Okay. Okay, so Azric's being pulled up.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm seeing. I know Emmy's the octopus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just want to make
Yeah.
absolutely certain. I'm seeing her getting bitten left and right.
Definitely
so-
stunned.
Yeah, but I can't do anything about that. So, what I'm going to do is the snake that I've struck before and was just hit. I'm
one?
going to attack that one.
Go for it.
Come on, dice. You. That's 11, so no.
Nope, need a 13 to
That
hit.
Okay. Offhand rapier attack. That should hit. Yeah, that's a 19 to hit with that.
Yep. You got sneak attack.
Yes, I do. Not great damage though. It's only 4 damage.
With your rapier and your sneak attack.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
About the worst damage rolls you can do.
Oh
almost.
no. It's like what, 3D or a D8 and 2D6?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Anything else?
I could technically move.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna slide this way, towards where Azric's being pulled up, but I'm not leaving the water. I'm just
Yep. And you have tipsy
repositioning.
Not tipsy sway. That was last campaign. The thing where you can just move without getting opportunity attacks.
Yeah, the swashbuckler thing.
Thank you. Emmy, end of your turn. You are no longer stunned.
Okay, but I'm still seeing stuff.
You're still hallucinating.
So what am I seeing? What do these giant snakes look like?
These are giant coral snakes.
Like they
So if
still
you're-
look like that to me. I'm not hallucinating them as something different.
You tell me what you're hallucinating.
Oh, okay. I would like to say that I still perceive them as enemies, if that's okay.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
I also perceive that the sea has dried up
Mhm.
and we are all turning into bones.
Terrifying.
Yeah, but they're bone snakes and I'm going to attack them.
You can't. You stun until the end of your.
Oh, I'm still stunned. Okay. Next
So
turn.
now
Next turn I
you're
will
not
attack them.
stunned now.
I am hyperventilating as an octopus.
Grima is gonna pull, and then get you aboard, Azric. So you are now aboard the ship, and that's gonna be
Alright.
their turn. So Grima pulls and then just kind of falls, and then that kind of last fall of pulling the rope over her shoulder kind of gets you on the deck, prone. This snake is going to disengage and disappear under the waves, as it is had enough of y'all's shit, and the meal's not worth it to them. Azric.
I just kind of just roll on the floor over here and just like hide behind the wall.
Okay.
And
Amazing.
still scream.
Up next is this snake, and it's gonna bite Emmy. Natural 1. Alrighty, Cooter.
Oh boy. There's fluff on my face. Okay, there's just one left that I can see
Mm-hmm. Yep.
with my eyeballs.
This one.
I think I. Oh no, I have to. That's melee range. Shit. Yeah, I'm I'm gonna try to do the same thing.
Gonna chuck your equal at it.
If my equal at it, yeah.
Go for it.
And I can't, yeah, do the booming blade things, even though I
No.
can toss
Melee
it.
only.
That friggin' sucks. Okay, let's go. Damn it!
What did
Never
you
mind.
get?
I'm just gonna sit here and scream. 3.
Oh no.
Well, it was like 7, but like 3.
It was a 7 on the dice?
It was a 7 total.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yep. You throw and just, and then it just comes right back to your hand.
I'm trying so hard, everyone. I'm so sorry to
And Gato looks over at you, is like, "That's the spirit," and grabs another javelin and just throws it at the snake with disadvantage.
They're just like,
again.
we're just throwing stuff now. Cool.
Let's see. That might be enough again. Holy shit. That's 13. That's exactly what he needed. Jesus Christ.
Come on, Gunnar!
Another 7 damage. And like as he throws it, he just like stumbles and like rights himself. Hayden.
Okay. Hayden has no clue what the octopus doing. So,
Octopus no longer looks dazed.
okay. But like she's a giant octopus and he has no way of knowing what a giant octopus looks like when they're hallucinating something, so he just
That's true.
So what he's gonna do is just try to help her out by swimming on over to this thing and swinging at it.
Okay, go for it.
Come on. Give me like a crit. That's not a crit.
But it's a hit.
No, not enough.
Okay.
That was a miss. Okay, he's gonna try with the rapier now. He will hit because that's 18 on the dice.
Go for it. What's your
All right.
damage?
That is 8.
8 damage. Okay.
Oh, and how far did I move just then? That was 15. I'm going to move 15 back to where I
Alright.
was.
And Emmy, it is your turn.
Sorry, I was solving a dispute behind me. Okay, I'm gonna attack the snake
Okay.
as an octopus.
Go for it.
I'm gonna use multi-attack.
Nice.
Nope, that's not the one. That's not the one. Not the one. Wrong beast.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think you have multi-attack as a giant
I
octopus.
sure don't. I'm gonna use the tentacles again.
Okay.
Hope it works this time. Sorry. Good. No, I'm hallucinating. No.
What would you like to do?
That is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna beast mode,
Okay. You're gonna revert your wild shape.
and I'm going to cast a spell instead
Alrighty.
because
What spell do you cast?
I don't know what's going on. So I don't know that I need to stay a giant octopus.
Mhm.
I'm going to just lay back on the sandy floor amongst the bones and start to curl up in a ball, and I'm gonna summon a spirit from the ocean
Okay.
because I think everything's dead. So spirit makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast summon beast, which actually summons a bestial spirit.
Got it.
And since I think this is the desert, I'm gonna roll to see what type of creature I summon instead of picking.
Okay.
It will be air, land, or water.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a D. How do I roll a 3? I'll roll a D6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh, thank God it's water. Okay.
Okay.
That was gonna be rough. Okay, so a water creature. Let's just say it's like a spectral octopus of forms when Emmy kind of like curls up in a ball. She unoctopuses and the spirit octopus comes forward. But it uses multi-attack. And it's going to...
So
I just want to kill this thing.
I'm gonna do the best that I can here with this.
Yeah.
Because I was not prepared for a spectral.
Oh, I'm sorry. I should have warned you I was taking that spell.
Hmm.
Actually, quick question. Am I incapacitated? I'm not incapacitated.
No,
I'm just
no, you're not anything right now.
tripping
You're
balls.
just hallucinating.
Okay.
And you have disadvantage on ability checks.
And it's going to do multi-attack. So first attack is melee.
It also has pack tactics, so it has advantage.
Oh, you're right.
You're welcome.
I really did roll well. It didn't matter. Spell attack. 9 to hit, so that's gonna miss. And
Okay.
I think I'm done because I don't think I can do more than one multi-attack at this level. Actually,
Did you roll 2 attacks? So you have advantage on both attacks, and you need to roll 2 attacks.
no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work that way for this.
Oh, the beast makes the number of attacks equal to the half the spell.
Yeah, I
level,
misread
write
it
down.
before doing
Okay,
it,
that's
but
fine.
that's okay. They still see a giant octopus, so.
Well, they see a small octopus because it's a small
Oh, you're right. I should just stayed a large octopus. This was a completely pointless turn.
beast.
Done.
No, I disagree. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I think this is the desert floor and everyone's dead.
Okay. Grima looks over to the captain, who's screaming and hiding, and looks down and sees Hayden. Mr. Quartermaster, what do I do now?
Priority is getting everyone on the ship. So until we've accomplished that, we go nowhere. Do you have a pistol or a crossbow or something to shoot that fucking snake?
And you see Grima pull out a light crossbow. Huh?
Yes.
Just like
Shoot the fucking snake.
Grima is gonna shoot the fucking snake.
Yes, sir.
Damn, a 19. So that'll definitely hit. Light crossbow's a D8. Yep. We're gonna do 5 damage. Azric.
Is the snake starting to rethink their meal?
You'll find out on their turn.
Okay.
Azric is going to stand up
Okay.
and look for the scariest thing, which is the snake. And
Okay.
he's going to shoot it with an Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
17 hit.
Yes.
It shall take 12 damage.
Alrighty. That's with your hex?
Yes, with the hex.
Perfect. Cool. Anything else?
That is all.
Alrighty. This snake, as predicted, has rethought its meal as it has taken substantial damage and is now bleeding all out through the water and will probably be something else's meal soon enough, and is going to escape, disengage down into the waters below. So you all are now out of combat. Congratulations on saving your crewmate. And I think next episode they're probably gonna get a stern talking to. I would assume. But anyway, thanks everybody so much for watching the show, for hanging out with us. Hope you all had a fantastic evening. But let's do a quick MVP vote. We haven't done one of those in a while. And I would like Cooter to start first of why you think you deserve inspiration.
Well,
Go for it. And
everyone knows that Granny is only as good as she can't see. So she deserves MVP because if she can't see shit, she'll save the day.
Amazing. Also, if you don't know, vote in the chat over on Twitch to see who the MVP is, and whoever wins will get an inspiration. Hayden, you go next.
Well, I believe I deserve the MVP award because attacking giant snakes while trying to rescue my hallucinating friends seems daunting enough of a task. It's the least that you can do for me.
Emmy, you next.
I don't really need it because everything's dead and we're all at the bottom of the ocean.
And Azric, finally.
No. Please do not vote for me. I've already gotten inspiration from screaming and terror. You should vote for either Cuta or Hayden, who inspire me every day.
Amazing. Well, that being said, there's still a little bit left to vote. Hayden's currently in the lead, but I just want to thank everybody for watching, for following, for participating in the chat, for subscribing and resubscribing. We very much do appreciate it. Any sort of money that you give to us goes right back into the channel to be able to get cool things like these fucking boats and all that cool stuff. So you've only seen one boat, and there's more. There's many more boats. So thank you for getting us boats. We appreciate it. But anyway, we will be back on Monday for Tome of Knowledge, 6 p.m. Pacific. Tuesday, Art Stream, 7 p.m. Pacific. And then, as always, Thursdays are going to be our Out of Combat release on YouTube and our podcasts. So go please subscribe to our YouTube and go watch some stuff. We're so close to our goal where we can have emotes, monetization, all sorts of fun stuff on YouTube. So thank you all so much. The timer still has time, but I'm going to call it here. And Hayden, you get the inspiration for this evening.
Yay!
Congratulations,
Thanks.
sir. So thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
Of course, we'll be back next Friday, I believe, potentially. Stay tuned on socials for that, because I think we have a couple people missing. So we'll have to see. But that being said, thanks so much. Have a fantastic night. And we will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.